going on and on. It was quite entertaining, but I could feel his pain. He was talking about some characters, the Burrito Brothers or the...
What's the Burrito Brothers?
I guess Bubba's in a market. You know, they syndicate his show on a couple of markets in Florida and some other places. And he's number one in Tampa, and I guess in other places as well. But there's one market where there's these burrito... A Spanish team, not the Burrito Brothers. Did anybody hear Bubba's show yesterday beside me? The taco, the burritos.
There was some kind of food.
He was screaming about the Burrito Brothers. Ronnie, what was the name of that morning show that he's freaking out about?
I don't know. He calls it something, the Burrito Brothers, but it's somebody...
What does he call it?
Jimenez or something is the guy. He used to be here in New York.
Oh, but what is the name of the show that he calls it? What is it was Burrito something?
The Burrito Brothers.
Was it Burrito Brothers?
Yeah, some shit like that.
No, it was a funnier name than Burrito Brothers. Because I remember the Flying Burrito Brothers, but I can't think of it. But if you think of it, let me know.
All right.
So, Bubba was screaming that this Spanish burrito show...
By the way, it's in Fort Myers.
Fort Myers, right. So I guess... What is that? You over there?
Yeah, I just had to start up my computer.
What's with you in that computer during the show? You never, all the years I knew you, you never used a computer.
Well, I have one now,
Wow.
and I use it. This is where I get the news.
You're very busy with it. I hate it.
I'm listening to you, Burrito Brothers.
Well, Bubba is flipping out, and I said, boy, I don't miss that at all, because what happened, evidently, he was number one, and suddenly the burrito guy was number one, and Bubba's number 4.
Oh.
And 25 to 34, 25 to 54, 18 to 34. You know, they were spewing out the numbers there, and I was like... and really, he's saying that the rating service, how could the Spanish guy, he says, there's more white and black people in the market that speak English.
And English-speaking people,
how did this Spanish guy suddenly get, to be number one? So, I don't know. It was just funny to listen to, and it brought me back to the horror of terrestrial radio. And good Lord, it was funny as hell. But that's my point. I believe Sirius does need broadcasters, guys who have actually been in terrestrial radio, who had to earn ratings, who understand what this medium is. You know, the other thing I love, too, is that they now call it terrestrial radio. You know,
that was a word that didn't exist.
Never existed till there was satellite radio. It was radio. And these guys who are on terrestrial radio, the owners, they all call themselves terrestrial radio. It's a huge victory for satellite. They should just call themselves radio.
Yeah.
They shouldn't even say terrestrial radio. That should be a curse word that you can't even say.
They fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
They fell for it hook, line, and sinker. Now they're just terrestrial radio. And now there's satellite radio. And it's beautiful. It's music to my ears.
Well, you know what? I was talking to Tom Chiasano yesterday. I had lunch with him.
No, good luck.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I love Tom. Go ahead. Yeah.
Tom.
It's just a little boring sometimes.
No.
Yeah.
And he had an interesting take on, all of these rumors that you're going back to terrestrial radio that keep floating around in the press, because it's been happening for months. He said, well, don't you think it behooves the people in radio to keep that rumor alive?
Yep.
With nothing going on, to make it look like something possibly will happen?
Well, a very smart thing, too, would be, hey, wait a second. Let's say Howard Stern is coming to terrestrial radio, and that'll jack up his price if he negotiates with satellite radio. That could also be the other.
All of that. But it
That's
also
right.
looks like, because he has said it, radio is dying.
Here's the bottom line.
And it looks like nothing is going on, and nothing can save it.
Here's the bottom line. For all the theories that are out there, here's exactly what's going on. I have been approached by terrestrial radio companies, very big companies, and not so big companies, but mostly big ones. And there's not a lot of them, about returning to terrestrial radio. It started happening within a year of me being here. And their point of view is that radio has taken a huge hit. Radio has taken a huge hit. Come back and do your thing. These conversations now have escalated because I have a year left of my contract. Let me just clear it all up. I've been contacted, and yes, people have approached me to go back. And as of right now, I can't imagine going back to that situation. I can't even comprehend it. But the offers are out there. And it's very comforting to me because in the 4 years that we've been here, I've seen radio decay. There's not a lot of good performers. There's not a lot of people who can attract a big audience. And quite frankly, radio isn't all that exciting anymore. And all of these guys that have had conversations admit that. And that's a healthy thing to admit. And they come to me and they say, listen, radio lost a lot when you left. And it's very flattering, and I'm very honored, and I like it. I like the attention, to be quite honest with you. But the thought of actually going to terrestrial radio is not on my radar at all. You know, it would be a huge transition. And a lot of people do point out that Bubba was on satellite radio and then now has gone back to terrestrial and done very well. But do I want to deal with that at this point in my life? I don't think so.
Yeah, but, Bubba didn't prefer to go back to terrestrial radio.
Right. Bubba wanted to just, do his thing here. And unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. But he's doing a terrific show on terrestrial radio, and I'm proud to be broadcasting it on our channels. But nevertheless, he didn't want to go back. It was an economic decision for him and his guys. So there's been tons of reports. I haven't played any of them for you. But here's a couple. It's very funny. But it's the reports are now that I am going to terrestrial radio, that it's a done deal, that I've decided to go. I haven't decided to do anything.
Well, that's my point. These are the kinds of stories that are being floated by terrestrial radio.
Right. Yeah, I have nothing to do with this. And quite frankly, I'm not even sure I want to be back on satellite radio. But I'll tell you,
everybody's ignoring that.
Yeah, I mean, the first place.
You're going somewhere.
But if I'm going to talk to someone about continuing this saga, I would talk to satellite first because I like it here and I like the people I work with. Here is someone named Lisa G to bring us the Howard 100 News Update. What's going on in the world of the Howard Stern Show? Lisa G. What do you have for us? Yes, Lisa?
Hello, Howard.
Hello.
By the way, we have to talk about something that happened in the bathroom yesterday.
Uh-oh. Did it involve Richard?
Or did it involve Robin and pooping? Or?
It didn't involve me and pooping, but it involved pooping.
Oh, I heard somebody shit on the floor of the bathroom?
Yeah.
What was that about?
I only know that somebody walked in and found a turd next to the stool.
In the girls' room?
In the bathroom out there in the hall, our guest bathroom.
No. What?
Yeah. And they called Tracy in to take a look at it.
Tracy, look at this.
Is it still around? Maybe we could do a DNA test.
I would love to do a DNA. I'd love to know who shit on the floor.
That's right.
I would too.
Everybody would.
Was it fake shit to freak you out?
No, it was real, apparently.
Did you hear about this, Lisa G?
A little bit.
No news story? No
Yeah,
one's
I'm not
tracking it
working
down?
on it. Someone else's.
When did this happen?
Yesterday, I think.
How do I not know about this?
It was on the news.
It was on Howard 100 News?
Yeah.
I must have missed that report.
Man.
Maybe it was Ozzy.
We ought
That's
to
what I'm
pull it
saying.
because Tracy, they call her in and she's like, I don't want to clean it up. I'm not a mom. I'm not a...
This was about maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock or something, and all of a sudden Tracy comes out the hallway and goes, someone just left shit on the floor.
Okay, wait a second. Here's how we can figure it out.
Well, she already has suspects.
First of all, it's got to be someone on our staff. Who beside our staff uses that bathroom?
I don't know, but I don't even want to say who she thinks it is.
She was so funny because she's like, I work with children.
I could write it down if you want.
Write it down.
Is it a regular here or a guest?
A regular.
A regular.
Yeah, well, it was 1:30 in the afternoon or something.
Well, the entire Howard TV crew was here all day yesterday. I know that.
Miss Howard TV was here because
Miss
they were
Howard
they were
TV.
shooting her.
Right.
You don't think it was her?
But there's a lot.
You think
know,
it was Miss Howard TV?
There's a couple of people who use the bathroom here, Howard.
Who
who
don't
are
work
not on
here?
the staff?
No, they work here, but they're not part. They're not part of our
Like
group.
who?
Like who?
I can't say.
Who? Scott Greenstein?
Is one of them.
You think he shit on the floor?
No, you don't think Scott shit on the
No,
floor?
no. I'm just saying that there's people that come in and out that we don't know about. Like Ross uses it also.
Oh, I could believe Ross would shit on the
No,
floor.
he would. That guy's got a. He's a germaphobe.
Right. Well, JD says they think it's Tim Sabian.
Get out!
Yeah.
Get out!
Now, why would he do that?
That's funny.
Why would Tim shit on the floor?
Yeah. You saying it was an accident?
He might have had an accident. Why do they think it's Tim Sabian?
Is it possible for?
Apparently, he has like these.
He has what?
He has these explosive shits.
Yeah,
know this?
I've
for
heard
a
about.
fact?
Okay, here's what I know. He started. This is going months and months back. I heard he started doing Robin's diet. Right. I heard that he went for his first coffee enema.
Right.
I heard he came back here and practically broke down doors to get to the bathroom. So I think that there's something going on with the diet. That
Well, I just got a note here. Tim has left a mess on the bowl.
Insane?
Tim, it said here in a note. I don't know who put it up. Tim has left a mess in the bowl before.
No. Are you insane? It's not me. I didn't see it, so I'm only the messenger. No?
He's the messenger, Tim. Tim left.
he's mad.
You don't want to be accused. Now, let me bring in a reporter who is working on this story. Go ahead, Will. What did you want to say?
No, I was just going to say that I did follow Tim in one time into the bathroom after he started the green drinks, and it looked like a Jackson Pollock in there. Like it was.
But doesn't he flush?
Why can't
I think it was just because it was very
after
liquidy when you
themselves?
first start that diet or
Yeah,
something.
but I mean, if that happened to me, I would literally take a tissue and wipe
Yeah,
it
but
down.
it was like under the toilet seat.
Wow.
Like I don't even know how it got under there, but I don't know.
I've started to see some of that. You know, that bathroom needs to be cleaned like 3 times a day now.
Right.
And the other thing, like, I'm surprised Tracy didn't call me because she called me about 2 months ago. She was freaking out because she started finding pubic hairs on the toilet seat. She thought that was disgusting.
That is disgusting.
But this is a full turd.
This turd was on the floor, not in the bowl.
On the floor.
All right, now
Was it
you're going to
solid?
hear from Steve Langford, who evidently has been
the
covering
evidence,
this.
yeah.
Go ahead, Steve. What do you know?
We cover everything.
Right.
At about 3:30 yesterday afternoon, I went into the bathroom
Go ahead.
and I noticed something on the floor.
Turd. Now, no one had
I
called you.
thought it was.
Did anyone-
Nobody called. No, I was simply going to the bathroom.
Okay.
And I see this, so I got Brad Driver, the news director. I said, "Is that? What
Is this a story?
I said, "No." Well, I think
wanted-
it's a story regardless. But
Right.
I think, do you think it is what I think it is? And he agreed.
Could
So
it be
I-
Lisa G? She's a known shitter at work.
Lisa was not here.
All right. Fair enough.
So I went and found Tracy because I thought Tracy A should know and B is the best soundbite in the business.
Right.
And sure enough, she delivered big time.
Where's the soundbite?
We have the story. Brad is back. I don't know. They're trying to pull it. And
Let me ask you this. Isn't this a easy story to sort of figure out the timeline? There's got to be a person here who used that bathroom when it was clean at some point in the afternoon.
right.
Then what we do is we backtrack.
Well, plus there may be surveillance tape of the hall.
Yeah, we have Howard. This is a great thing about this place that we never had.
All right.
We have cameras because that's how we found out
I am
who was
author-
touching the cupcakes.
I am and who was touching the cupcakes?
Ross.
Okay. I am authorizing the news department to go to a full blast investigation. on this.
Absolutely.
I want all resources directed toward this story. This is big.
Absolutely.
In my world, this is big.
And mine too.
Okay.
Are you
Now,
saying there's already cameras that have filmed
Robin?
people going in and out of the bathroom?
Robin,
Yes.
I never wanted to tell you this, but you are photographed when you go in the bathroom. Just walking in the door, not while you're actually shitting.
There's a camera in that hallway that would tell us who comes. We can cut down the time.
right.
Now, here's what we're going to do. In other words, at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock or something, the bathroom was clean.
Right.
So sometime between 11 and 3, the shitting occurred.
Right.
Now we're going to go back and look at the tapes and narrow it down to the 3 or 4 people we see there going into the
Exactly.
bathroom. I like it. I want full authorization. And Ronnie, as chief of security,
I can have him run the tape right
hold
now.
on one second. Why is your mic not working?
He's number 3.
How would I know? Go ahead.
I can have him run the tape right now.
What are you saying?
Give me a timeline. I can go have him run it right now.
You're saying right now you could run
Right
it.
now, I can go have him run it.
Noon to 3.
What time
Noon
were
to
you?
3?
Do you know the time you were in the bathroom?
It was about 3:30. So
3:30.
I would say between 1:30 and 3:30 would be the time to look.
But we have to figure out who last saw the place clean.
But Howard, I could
know
tell you.
it was clean before I left, but I
All right.
left at around 11.
You left at 11. You were in that bathroom.
We left at 12.
Did you see the bathroom at 12?
It was clean because I went in there right before we left.
You did?
Yeah.
All right.
How do we know you're not lying and you were the guy who shit?
No, I didn't shit. I pissed.
How do we know?
I'm just telling you. You got to take
You
my
sure
word.
you didn't shit on the floor?
I'm positive.
Ronnie's kinda
first of all, I
old.
don't.
He might
first
not
of
have
all,
control.
First of all, I don't shit here. I won't shit.
All right.
I only shit
All right,
in my
I'm
own
gonna
bathroom.
trust you.
Okay.
So for between noon, Robin, and 3:30,
Okay.
the shitting occurred.
Yes, Scott, what do you have to say?
Scott, do you want to confess?
No, but
ahead.
I was in there just about 5 of 1. I left. I went to the bathroom. It was clean at 1 o'clock.
All right. So
How do we know you're not lying?
You don't.
If I was the guilty party, I would come in and say, I was in the bathroom at 5 of 1 and it was clean. Meanwhile, you could have shit right then at 5 of 1. I'm not trusting you.
I'm trying.
So it's not between 1 and 3:30.
Well, if you trust Scott.
Yeah.
Do you want to look at the tape, find out who all went in there, and then do a lie detector test?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Ed Torian?
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what I want.
All right,
Ronnie,
I'm going to go.
Go look at the tape.
Unless somebody wants to fess up.
And I may have been in there after 1 o'clock.
that bathroom, too.
I may have been in there, but I did not.
You did not shit on the floor. I know that.
No.
You're part of the news department. The news department would never
Do
shit on the
you
floor.
have any speculation as to who it was at this time?
I haven't a
from your
clue, but
investigation?
there
How
was
big
a
was
Howard TV shoot going on here yesterday afternoon. Was there not?
Right, yes,
Yes.
there was. How big was the duty?
Oh, it was a tiny little ball of excrement.
Right. And how do you figure, because you're a
It
reporter.
got there.
How do you figure it got there? Do you think, obviously no one shat on the floor. I mean, if it's a little ball, what do you think, how did it get there? I mean, was the bowl clean?
The bowl was clean.
Right.
Yes.
And the seat was clean.
Seat was clean.
How do you know it wasn't mud from a shoe?
Well, I looked at it. Tracy looked at it. Brad Driver looked at it. We
had enough
we
witnesses.
concluded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Steve know the exact spot? Like, even though it might have been cleaned up,
Yep.
maybe we can swab it, the floor,
Absolutely.
and get a
did
small
it,
sample.
Did it smell?
I didn't get that close.
Right.
Nor did I taste it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You
All
know,
right.
I have a theory.
Yeah.
You know, Howard TV, whenever they do these shoots with Miss Howard TV, they get a bunch of pizzas. So maybe somebody from Howard TV had an upset
chances
stomach.
are it is someone
from
from
the
Howard
pizzas.
TV. I hate to say it.
Howard, we have a no shit rule in that bathroom, and everyone is saying that no one shit in there yesterday.
Somebody
Could have been
shit.
Miss Howard TV, though. We haven't ruled her out.
I can't imagine that demure young lady.
Metal studs in her ass.
Wow.
Can we lie detector her, too?
Absolutely. Nude. All right. Thank you for that report, Lisa G. Steve Langford, thank you. And Richard, thank you.
Thank you.
Howard TV is now claiming that Fafa Fui went through empty pizza boxes in the garbage can looking for a slice of pizza yesterday.
Stop it.
That's right. I thought he's on a diet.
Gary, is that true? You're going through the garbage?
I was hungry, though. I needed food. Yeah, like everybody squeals on everyone else.
Well,
I hear it all.
now it's a free-for-all.
Is it true you went through the garbage looking through pizza?
No,
looking for
I mean,
pizza?
I walked by, I saw a pizza box, I opened it up, and I closed it.
Oh.
I wasn't going through the
The
garbage.
report was you were going through the garbage looking for pizza.
Like I had my head in the garbage.
Wow.
I went to the bathroom, I went to see there's a bunch of pizza boxes. I opened one up, and I lifted it, and I shut it.
All right. That's the report I got.
Well, yeah, you know. I mean, I wasn't, like, I didn't go into a garbage pail, or I didn't have my head in the garbage.
All right. Joe Jordan from Howard TV saw Gary looking through the pizza boxes, and he's here to say something. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Joe.
basically Gary told the story, but I saw him rummage through the boxes there.
No, Joe, you saw me open a box, right?
Well, I saw you look through the box, then you saw me and turned around.
Gary, in other words, he's saying it wasn't so casual. You were really looking for pizza.
You know what? It's probably out of habit. I opened the box because I used to look for pizza, but I didn't, like, go into a garbage. Like,
Why are you opening the box in the garbage?
Hold on.
There was
Wasn't
4
the garbage
boxes stacked
outside-
right next to
hold
the
on.
garbage can.
Right outside the bathroom, there were like 6 boxes, and I just opened it and shut it. And I didn't see him or
these
anything.
weren't boxes sitting on a counter. These were boxes sitting on the floor to be thrown away?
They were
I don't know
stacked.
whether they were sitting on top of a stack of other boxes. They weren't in a garbage pail.
We usually keep the pizza on the ledge where they put the cupcakes.
Yeah.
And when it was gone, we put the empty boxes by the garbage can.
Right.
So
So
Gary-
he was
looking
rummaging through the
through-
boxes by the garbage can.
He was rummaging through the empty boxes.
Whatever.
You were
Okay.
rummaging through the boxes.
Yes, right. Rummaging through the boxes. Guilty. I'm a garbage picker.
And he turned around real quick when I saw him.
I didn't even see Joe. I swear to God, I didn't even see you.
Okay, just my account of things.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Admit it also, you saw Gary defecating in the bathroom.
I didn't see that.
So here's a funny thing. I was in the bathroom. I think I was in the bathroom yesterday around 3, but I can't remember. But, like, I don't remember. I don't know if I saw anything.
Maybe you did it.
Maybe
It
you're
was
the
accidental.
culprit.
I haven't dutied in that bathroom in a couple of weeks.
Oh, there's Sal dressed as Gary looking through the garbage for food, and he's eating actual
Anything.
garbage.
Isn't it funny that Sal, the funniest Sal is now, is in silent movies?
Yeah. There's Gary eating out of a garbage pail, and now the garbage he's buried in the garbage pail.
You know, I don't know why someone.
So
cleaned-
Gary ate food from the garbage and then shit on the floor.
Guilty.
I don't know why this shit was cleaned so quick because I actually saw it when Steve went in there, when Langford went in there, and it was actually, you can actually see it was hardened. You could see like sort of a footprint on it as well.
Ooh.
That's
so
evidence.
So there could have been a forensic test there with footprints.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Evidence was gotten rid of very fast.
So you think Tim Sabian shit on the floor?
No, listen. Wasn't who I thought. I was just passing along who other people thought, and I didn't want to say it on the air, so I wrote it down. But then Howard just went ahead and blasted. So whatever. I was just giving him who people thought. So that's all. I didn't see it, so I can't I can't say anything.
Who do you think around here would shit on the bathroom floor?
Sal, Richard, Scott might, Jason will. Who wouldn't?
Pretty much anyone here.
Yeah, who wouldn't shit on the floor around here? We're all animals.
Why do they think it's you?
Please.
Why? Well, so you experienced this before?
Yeah, I think I just lost my job though, so I don't know. Probably not a good idea to trash your boss on the air like that, but it's all in good fun. I love the guy.
You think it's him again?
I don't know. Shitting on the floor is different than getting it all over the bowl. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That's at least sitting on the toilet and shitting. This is like a whole thing. So I don't know. Shitting on the floor, that's like an angry act. I think Tim loves the company, so I'm not sure.
Do you think there's anyone else here that would be angry and shit on the floor?
I'm going with Scott DePace, and probably thinks it's like some kind of liberal conspiracy to use toilets. So he's decided he's just gonna, do it on the floor. So that's my best guess.
Who do you think crapped on the floor?
I have no idea, but when Howard, this is the first I'm hearing of it when they were just talking about it on the radio show. That is disgusting. That makes my stomach fucking turn. I mean, shitting on the floor, leaving shit on the floor, like, it's just gross. It could have been a lot of people. A lot of people brought up Tim's name. I won't put that past them. I know Steve Langford shits in our bathroom a lot. There's a few other guys that shit a lot, but I gotta tell you, between you and me, the guy running the teleprompter yesterday for Howard TV practically pushed me out of the way to get to the bathroom yesterday. I ended up going to use the bathroom in the lobby. I was just taking a piss, by the way, in case anyone wants to know every detail. But he's like, "Oh, dude, you're gonna use that? You're gonna use that?" I'm like, "No, go ahead. I'll go to the other bathroom." So I don't know who ran teleprompter for you yesterday. It looked familiar. I can't think of his name right off the top of my head, but
Ted?
Ted? Yeah, looking at Ted. Just saying. Ted, hate to throw you under the bus, but he was wearing a Stussy t-shirt yesterday. Very hip. Thank you. Looking at him. Thank you.
Did you shit in there?
I did not shit in there. I have a really hard time with away games, and it takes a lot for me to have to go to the bathroom at work. It definitely wasn't me. I would be on camera running there to use the bathroom, but I was in there for 30 seconds. If you watch on tape, I'm in and out. Back to do my job.
Brian Fallon.
Yes?
Who do you think shit on the floor?
That's a good question. A lot of shitters here. John Hine is definitely a culprit. That guy shits constantly. Big, smelly, stinky shits, sometimes hairy.
Well, I can tell you it wasn't me because I never, ever, ever take a crap in there. I always go out in the hallway for this specific reason, just in case anything ever came down. So now that you've eliminated me from the equation, I'd say it's got to be Phelan. Just look at the guy. He's a slob. Goes camping all the time. Not very considerate of others. I saw him throw me under the bus. I vote for Phelan.
I have no idea. I mean, there was so many people here yesterday, including the TV crew. So there was a lot more people than normal, so it's really hard to figure it out. I don't know who. I think it just was probably, they didn't even know. Like, how do you miss the bowl and do it on the floor? I mean, that's impossible. I'd say it was like, they thought they had gas and it probably just came out and
rolled down their pant leg?
Rolled down their leg and just landed on the floor and they had no clue.
Now,
it could have been me. I was in there. I don't know. I don't remember having gas.
Do you think, if you would have to pick one person here, who would you pick?
Well,
that would shit on the
It's
floor.
obvious. Well, there's two. It's a choice between Sal or Richard. That's what I would say. But don't put that on me.
What? Sal, who do you think shit on the floor?
Gary. What monkey doesn't fling shit? Are you kidding me? The fact that he can get it in the bowl, that alone is a shocker. It's definitely Gary.
I think you did.
Why?
'Cause you got a shit-eating grin on your face right now. You're smiling. You're too scared to turn that camera around and face your own face because you're laughing and you know that you're the guilty party.
I don't shit here.
Well, prove it. Prove that you don't shit here.
Well, when they see the videotape, they'll say that I'm not in that bathroom for more than 2 minutes.
Well, were you here in the afternoon? Or
I was. I was in the studio like probably 90% of the time, though.
I don't know. That shit-eating grin tells me that there's a lot of shitting going on with you.
Well, first of all, I want to know that it's definitely crap. I didn't see it. Did you see it?
I didn't.
So, I mean, it could be, it could be dirt, it could be something else. Assuming it's crap, I don't know. It could be, now someone else could have brought crap in on their foot from another bathroom. That's a possibility. Someone could have done it, gone to pee, and it could have fallen out of their pants. That's a possibility. Someone could have intentionally done it. So there's a lot of variables. Who did it? I don't know. But it sounds like we're going to have it limited down to like about 4 or 5 possibilities. Thank God, had I been one of the possibilities, I know I would be blamed. I might still be blamed somehow for this. Like when I go to the bathroom, I clean it. Even if I see pubic hairs there when I walk in, I clean it because I know I'm going to be blamed for them. I always clean that bathroom.
You clean other people's pubic hairs?
I clean other pubic hairs because I don't want to be blamed, because I know if there's something that I could possibly be blamed for, I would be blamed.
Probably Miss Howard TV. She looked like she was holding one in. I have no idea. I mean, I don't understand how you could shit on the floor and not know it.
Yeah. And then once
But I would hope that you wouldn't know it, because if you did know it, that means you're a horrible
Exactly.
human.
So, you deliberately left it there.
I've never shit on the floor in my life. So I don't know how it happened.
Will was saying, like, that's kind of like an angry act against...
Yeah, somebody used to do that at K-Rock. We're pretty sure we knew who it was. Somebody used to shit all over the toilet, the floor at K-Rock, but he was an angry person.
Is anyone here that angry, you think?
I don't know. Maybe somebody's carrying a silent anger.
Let's get Steve Langford in here. He's got an update for us. Steve, what's going on in the Howard 100 News?
Steve Langford has a huge penis.
What do you hear?
Who done it? Who's the sicko who soiled the surface of the Stern Show bathroom with a sickening stool sample? A quick examination of surveillance tape near the bathroom yesterday, conducted by Ronnie the limo driver this morning, revealing more than 24 possible suspects.
Oh, really?
Polygraph tests of all potential suspects may prove to be a huge load. Office manager Tracy Millman examining the tiny ball of fecal matter on the floor and issuing a devastating denunciation. Quote, "It disgusts me. I work with children, and whoever it is, I hope they hear this newscast and come in and clean it the F up, because Tracy's not a maid, she's not a mother, and she's revolted and disrespected." Howard 100 News will continue to pursue all leads on this mess. Anyone wishing to confess should contact Howard 100.
I'm sure someone will confess to that. Although I will grant them immunity, but they must come forward.
You will grant them immunity?
That's right. In other words, I will not ridicule them if they come forward.
Wait a minute.
How the hell else are we ever going to find the person?
Say you won't punish them, but we have to ridicule.
No, you will ridicule them. I want to find the person. We think we have a way of finding out who it is. I don't want to say what it is, because that would give it away and that would ruin everything.
But you say there were like a dozen people.
2 dozen. More.
True.
And I have the list in front of me, and there's a lot of suspects. It's almost everyone who works here.
I'm not on that list, am I?
No, yes.
I am not.
No, you're not on there. But in all truth, the problem is it's not aimed right on the bathroom door. So it's only people who pass by. So I think it's time to move the camera right onto the bathroom. That's my guess.
What do you think it is?
I haven't a clue. I honestly don't have a clue, but it was not pretty.
How big was it?
Oh, little.
Just a little nugget?
Yeah, nugget. Yeah.
So nothing's. I mean, it's serious, but nothing.
It wasn't a massive turd or anything like that.
All right, Steve. Good luck.
Thank you.
And so you've reviewed the footage?
Yeah.
And what have you seen so far?
The problem is our camera doesn't face the bathroom. It goes to a certain point in the hallway where you could see people coming in through the front door or coming from the bullpen office area of our compound going towards the bathroom. So I listed everyone that was going towards the bathroom between 1 and 3:30, and I have a list of about 25 people.
So you really can't tell?
Well, you can't tell where they went, or if anybody came in from the side door from the other part of the offices from, Sirius. So the only way we can probably narrow it down to the amount of time, if you go by the time the people spent by going that way and coming back, you could probably tell who took a shit if they were in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if they went there, walked back there, and came back 30 seconds later, you know they didn't go in there and take a shit.
Yeah.
So if we have to go do that, we'll sit down with the camera and we'll go by minute to minute, you know. And we could do it that way, but we still don't know if they went to the bathroom. They could have went to the kitchen, they could have went to the control room, or they could have went out anywhere into any of the offices in Sirius.
So this is going to be almost impossible to find out.
I don't know about impossible. I mean, if you gave these people lie detector tests, you know, it all depends on how much Howard wants to do.
So kind of excited. I want to see everybody. I want to see Robin, Artie. Got to see Howard. Saved my life to get the Sirius Radio and listen to him finally. He's back. Even though Sirius Radio is very hard to hook up. I mean, I don't know if you've done this. I mean, obviously you have wires all over your house. It's a big pain in the ass. I felt like I was setting up a ham radio. It really felt like I was being like, I was hearing World War II, like German people talking about what they're gonna do with the war. Somehow connecting with Dennis Quaid. I thought that he was gonna be my dad from the future. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's still not perfected, the Sirius Radio thing. But God, it makes it so much worth it to listen to it when you're in your house and hear Howard again in the morning. It's part of New York. It's part of life.
So you've got to be psyched to be here and get to talk to him now.
Can't wait. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. He's the best. He's the greatest.
Awesome. We'll see you inside, Jimmy.
Cool.
All right, Jimmy Fallon's here. I want to say hi to him. Got to ask Jimmy, too, how he got that job on Saturday Night Live. Because, like Artie was telling me, Jimmy was this really great impressionist.
He does amazing impressions.
I don't remember him as an impressionist.
He did a Sandler impression. And
hey, now. Come on in.
That's great.
Hello.
Hey, man.
What's up, Jim?
It's great.
Am I all hooked in now?
You're all hooked in.
This is wild. This is great.
How you doing?
What a great studio. I'm doing really good, man.
You haven't seen Sirius.
I have not seen Sirius. I got Ross to hook me up with Sirius, believe it or not.
Right.
Because I hooked it up. It's still not right.
Really? Are you having trouble hooking it up?
It's just a pain. It's still not done correctly, I think. It's like I have it hooked up, but there's wires all over my house. It's like I have a ham radio. It's like I'm hearing things from the Germans, World War II. I don't know what's going on. I go, I'm happy to hear you. It's life-changing because I'm so used to you waking up in the morning and you go, without you, it's just not waking up anymore. It's like,
but do you have it on in your whole house, in your apartment?
No. I have it on one little thing because.
But why don't you have it? Listen, you're a guy. You got some substantial money.
Yeah.
Why don't you have a guy come in and hook up the main frame, so to speak, so that you get it on all the radios in your house?
And when you have it in your house now, you can have a unit that'll play it through the computer wirelessly.
Yeah.
I don't do anything with the computer either. I mean, I don't want to be in my office listening to stuff on the computer. It's
No. You don't have to listen to it. You don't understand.
I really don't understand.
I don't either.
I'm not kidding, though. So my dad used to put wires all over his house, like to get WCBS FM. Like, we listen to Cousin Brucey.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm like, great, Dad. This is awesome. Like, I'm not impressed. I really, there's like wires going through the pipes in our house. I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, it's still, and it's like for digital, great. I'm so happy I have it, but it's really kind of not.
Where are you living now? You live in Manhattan still?
Gramercy Park, yeah.
And your girlfriend lives in L.A.?
Yeah.
Well, how does that work? That never works.
It's kind of awesome, to be honest.
Really?
Right before we get in a fight, she goes away and you go, hey, Faye, what a great time we had.
How long has that been going on?
Like 2.5 years.
And how often do you see her?
It's been weird. I would say I go like once a month.
So are you faithful to her?
She comes here. Absolutely.
Really? Well, I mean, that's mind-boggling to me. So once a month you mate, so to speak, and then
Thank you.
Then
that must be some good mating.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I do call it that. I call it mating.
You're like one of those good guys. Like you strike me as not like being overly sexual and like a deviant like myself. Like if Beth's away for a week, I'd have to break up because I'd be like,
you'd be all to the next woman.
You're the only guy I know who has a long-distance relationship that actually works.
I don't. It's so sad what my life has just become. It's like TiVo,
Yeah.
a TiVo catch up, and like my girlfriend comes to see me, and she's like, "You got to change your TiVo lineup. It's so embarrassing."
What is it? Very gay?
It really is gay.
Mine too.
I mean, it's really. I have, like,
What do you have on there?
Cooking shows.
Yeah. Oh, that's real gay.
Off the charts cooking shows.
Yeah, I mean, I've got like American Idol.
I mean, I know, like, I'm referencing
cooking
Alton
shows.
Brown, and like people are like, "What?" Like, dude, I can't get your jokes. I mean, you're referencing people I don't have any
Nobody
idea.
else
But
watches.
you're
yeah.
like, honestly, I mean, when you were on Saturday Night Live, you were the cute guy on Saturday Night Live that all the girls love. I can't imagine that you don't go around and chicks don't sort of come on to you. I mean, and being honest, I'm sure that it's difficult to be in a relationship when you have your degree of fame and once a month.
But I think once you find out, it's like as you know, when you find someone you like, it's like well, it's like that's the one you want to do, and it's like, well, it's kind of fun. It's
and it never occurs to you, like a weekend, you go, hey, I'll go over to Scores and maybe have some.
I never liked strip clubs.
Really?
Ever.
Well, you're highly evolved or something.
I don't know. I never enjoyed it. I remember like going to a comedy club and the owner's like, "I'll take you out. We'll go to a strip club." I'm like, okay. And we went out. It's me and the owner, and like some girl's like putting her boobs in his face. I'm like, can I go now? I mean, is this?
That's bad.
Every comedy club owner though is you don't want their company.
No. Well, maybe he took you to the.
And I didn't even
club.
know like he was like totally doing coke and stuff, and I didn't realize at the time like what cocaine was or anything. And he's like grinding his teeth, and I just thought like he was anxious or something.
He's really into this
He's
girl.
like, "Hey, man, it was a good set today."
You grew up in New York, right?
Upstate New York.
Upstate New York.
Yeah, I was born in Brooklyn, but I was raised in Saugerties, which is by Woodstock.
So did you get our show up there, or when did you get turned on to it?
There's nothing up there. Horses.
Yeah,
I had
right.
a talk show.
Well, that's why his father was running the wires, I guess, for CBS. Right?
He was climbing a pole.
Oh, now I understand. Yeah, I was
like,
wondering. Regular radio, you're running wires.
It's like October Sky. My dad was lighting off rockets. So we were rooting for him.
How did you get discovered on Saturday Night Live?
My mom found an impression contest at Bananas Comedy Club in Poughkeepsie, New York.
See, I didn't realize how many. Artie said you're like one of the top impressionists.
He does a lot of great impressions.
I'm so bad now. I haven't done it in so long because Saturday Night Live is fun. You can do it in the office. You can work on impressions. Now I'm in my apartment and like people are banging on my walls like, "Stop it!
Really?
You don't sound like Jack Bauer. You're not gonna shut up."
Well, the way I really found out about Jimmy was at the time I was working with Norm Macdonald, and Norm said to me, he goes, "Yeah, this new guy on SNL does an amazing Sandler, like one of the best Sandlers I ever saw."
I never heard you do Adam Sandler.
That's how kind of I got the. You know what? I never want to do my impressions more than once on Saturday Night Live. Like a lot of people did their stuff like
over and over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you're the guy that does that, and I was like, I want, of course.
Why though? Well, if you do a good Adam Sandler and they can work it into a weekly sketch and it takes off and it's funny and people know you for that and all your other impressions, why would you limit that? Like, why that bugaboo? Like, why can't you do an impression more than once?
I guess you. I mean, the point is you can. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, why did you?
But at the time, I didn't want to. I thought I was smarter than I was.
Over and over and over.
You don't want to become Rich Little. I know what he's talking about.
But on Saturday Night Live, it's great to have a couple of franchise characters that people love. I mean,
but not an impression, though. If a character's a different thing. An impression is.
What's his name? Did Jim Brewer? Did Joe Pesci? He was great.
Right.
I loved it.
Yeah,
and I don't care if he did it 5,000 times. I like it.
Yeah. People love to see it. It's almost like. No, I never wanted to be the guy that does the thing. Like, it's so weird. My Saturday Night Live thing was like, I was an impression guy because I always loved the show and I wanted to do the show so bad. And I did it, and I'm so happy I did it. And when I first came out, I was the impression guy. Oh my God, this guy does all these impressions. It's great. And then I was like I wanted to do characters. So I did like some computer thing. I did something else. They go, "Oh, he's the guy that does the computer thing." And then I did Weekend Update, and I go, "Oh, he's the Weekend Update guy."
Right.
And then now I'm the guy that laughs at himself. And it's like,
yeah, I think
it's a full evolution of.
You're the guy who laughs at himself.
That's like a lot of people say that I'm like the new Harvey Korman. Do you mind if I sit on this?
No, sit on it all you want. But
my posture is bad.
But it's weird to me that that I don't know this about you, that you were this impression guy. I thought you were the anchor guy. See, I thought of you as the anchor guy. Now, you say your mom entered you in an impression contest. So you were walking around your house and she thought you were really talented and put you in a contest.
Yeah.
And where does this contest take place? An impression contest?
It was it's at Bananas Comedy Club in Poughkeepsie. I was in high school. I was like, God, I got to be like 17 years old. And my mom was like, there's an impression. Because I know I did like Seinfeld. I did basically the gamut of any generic impressionist would do, like Bill Cosby.
Was your Seinfeld?
I didn't do Jack Nicholson. I got to say, thank God.
Can I ask? I would like to hear your Seinfeld. I do Jerry, but I mean, it's horrible.
I'll be like, God. I mean, my impression really, I haven't done it so long, it was bad, but it's like okay, people. I mean, let me think about it.
What would Jerry say?
Yeah,
that's not good. Come on. You can't do Howard come on Sirius Radio. That's crazy. Come on.
It's early in the morning. That's
It's early. Rob, I had no practice at all.
You got it down.
That sounds like Jerry.
But that is...
I tried you. I've done you before. At one time, it was one of my first big impressions. I made a reaction on SNL. I did you. I walked out and I didn't even say anything, and people clapped.
But I don't. It's hard to do me, right?
I keep coming off as Alan Alda when I do you.
Let me hear you. Attempt.
That's the first time him and Alan
Alda. Would you honor me
Alda.
by attempting to do me right now?
Like, oh, all right, like I'd be like, okay. I wish I had a drink or a beverage. I was like,
you want some water?
You want some water?
Something, yeah. Maybe it could help.
Here's a bottle of water.
Good man. Thank you. I was like, all right, let me tell you something. Which is something you used to say. Like, all right, let me tell you something. I'll have a midget come in with a midget with the tumors shave your ass. Okay, but I can't do it now. I can't.
Yeah, that sounds like a little Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I take like 3 impressions and put it in one. And
somebody said you did a Pat O'Brien impression because that's my favorite. The guy from.
He does a great Pat O'Brien.
That used to be my thing because I kind of did like 10 impressions in one. I used to do Pat O'Brien. I did this like morning zoo crew thing.
Right, I saw that. I always liked that.
And they're always the same. They're kind of the same as Pat O'Brien.
But Pat O'Brien, did you start doing him when he was with the Scandal? And
I don't like to hit people when they're down.
Oh,
I like to hit them when they're awesome. You know, when they're hot, and then when they're down, it's like, you know, it's like everyone expects you to do Pat O'Brien. I'm like,
easy.
I kind of can't do it now.
But Pat O'Brien.
Well, now that he's awesome again.
But wait a second, Pat O'Brien was a sportscaster, right?
He was. He worked for CBS Sports. He did basketball for years.
And then he became an entertainment reporter.
Yeah.
So did you do him when he was a sports guy? Or
No.
you did him as an entertainment reporter.
Yeah.
Now that's a very unusual impression.
I just saw him and I was like, I can't believe, like, because he's such a nasally thing. It's like, welcome back to Extra. It's Pat O'Brien here. Wait till you see what Nicole Kidman has for breakfast. And why am I staying? Why am I staying tuned to this? Like, I really, she eats Weetabix. Like, okay, that's not weird Australian breakfast.
So you went around doing these impressions, and your mom. Now you hadn't been a stand-up comedian or anything, and your mom all of a sudden just says, "Hey, you're so good, I'm going to put you in a contest."
Well, what happened was, it's like, we're in Saugerties, first of all, so
Right.
it's upstate New York. It's like you don't have much entertainment to do there. I mean, you got to kind of make your own thing. And she was like, well, check this out, Bananas Comedy Club. So I was like, I had a troll doll someone gave me for my graduation, which is probably the worst gift you can give anyone.
Troll?
You know, like a troll with a graduation hat on it.
All
It's
right.
like, what am I going to do with this thing?
Right.
Put it on my, I don't have like tchotchkes or whatever it is. It's just annoying. So anyways, I got that and I go, well, I'll make it into a thing. I made it different people doing a commercial for the doll.
Right.
Yeah, that was
that's good.
That was my thing. So I did like Bill Cosby saying like, you know, the troll. Everyone does the Bill Cosby.
No, wait. That was good. Why do you stop? Why do guys who do impressions stop there?
It's so weird. My friend told me that the other day. Like, you shouldn't stop.
Yeah. Why do you get self-conscious when you do it?
It's because to be honest, everyone does Bill Cosby.
What did it? What?
Yeah,
no,
but
they
not
don't.
like you just did,
That was going somewhere.
That's a good Bill Cosby.
Where does the? How does Bill Cosby sell a troll?
You know, the troll dolls are good, and when you get to the dentist and you have the lip hanging down, and you got to put your lip in your mouth and it's in your pocket, and you walk.
Were you scared out of your mind the first time you got up on a stage and started doing Bill Cosby at 17 years old?
I ran through it so fast that I have it on tape, but I swear it's got to be maybe 2 minutes long or 3 minutes long. I ran through every impression.
And you won the contest.
I won. It was like $100 or something.
That's exciting to you.
Some DJ gave.
Had you ever considered being a professional comedian until that happened?
No.
Wow. And then all of a sudden you said, well, maybe I could make some more money doing this.
Yeah. I wanted to be on Saturday Night Live secretly. I mean, that's like kind of my dream when I was a kid. I'm like.
That was your ambition?
Always.
To be on Saturday Night Live?
I just always wanted to be on Saturday. My parents watched it, and I thought it was such a cool show. It was so funny. It was kind of like. It just felt cool to me, like, oh man, like these guys are.
What were the years you'd watch them? Were you? I don't
Eddie
know.
Murphy years. Was
Murphy years
was big, and then of course the Dana Carvey, Mike Myers. Those years were like Phil Hartman years. Like It was in like the late 80s, 90s.
So you never even saw the Belushi, the original
I
cast?
did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I used to see it with my parents, but I was born in '74, so I think that's when the show's. I'm the same age as the show.
Right.
You know, so when I turn 33 in September, the show does.
I see.
So I know that's how I. But I used to watch it on like repeats, and my parents would. They used to do something on Saturday nights where it was like a repeat. But I used to do. Me and my sister would do the Czech Brothers. We dress up my parents' outfit. Like we have to go to Statue of Liberty to get birth control devices.
Someone told me though, but now even in your life, when on Halloween you dress up as Artie. Is that true?
As Artie?
No.
Yeah, I read that. I swear to God. Wait a second.
How do you dress up as Artie?
I don't know.
He'd have to really eat a lot first.
Hold on, I'm not going to. Oh, here. Jimmy says he attends the same Thanksgiving party as Artie every. I thought it was you dressed up as Artie.
Oh, no. We go to Nadia's party every.
Oh, shit. I thought I had a good. I go, man, that's the most original thing.
I don't dress up for Halloween. I've stopped doing it.
Because the Thanksgiving party
At 11?
as Artie, same as Artie.
No.
No. I
go
read
to
these
the
notes very fast.
Me and Jimmy act. This is. I don't know if I want to announce this because it's a good kept secret. But on Thanksgiving Eve, a friend of ours, an actress, throws probably the most amazing party you're going to go to all year. It's downtown Manhattan, and it's just so much fun.
What do you mean? Who's there?
You know, me and Jimmy. There's a lot of
shots of Jägermeister.
A lot of drinking, a lot of hot broads. Heather Graham's a regular.
Wow. Who's the actress who throws it?
She's one of my best friends. Her name's Nadia DeJohnny,
Right.
and I met her in the days when I was on Fox years ago, and she's very pretty, great girl, and she always has a Thanksgiving Eve party. It's kind of a
And
unique
you
thing.
haven't snagged Heather Graham yet?
No.
Why aren't you banging her? Silly.
I don't know
don't you
why.
hit her head into
Don't
the
ask
wall?
me.
Jimmy's had her, I bet.
Very good. I mean, it is worth it, Artie. I mean, you should really.
Should I
give
get
it a
into
shot.
that?
You should give it a shot.
There's a lot of.
It wouldn't be worth.
You know what it is? There's a lot of comedians there, a lot of stand-up comics who aren't necessarily well known, but very funny guys. Fun guy. Dave Attell is always there.
Dave Attell is good. He's always there.
You know, Jeff Ross, and then there's that faction, and then there's like,
hot chicks.
There's hot chicks, and then there's like Ethan Hawke is there a lot, you know, and he's kind of standoffish.
Well, Ethan Hawke
but-
pretty much is anywhere there are hot chicks.
Yeah, right.
He's in weight.
You
he's
know
laying
why
weight.
Ethan Hawke is
He's a good dude. I like Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, I never really talked to him, so I don't know.
You're like Mr. Positive guy, though. You don't have any feuds or you don't hate anyone.
I kind of am pretty.
Jimmy's a
positive.
nice guy. It's
Yeah.
hard not to like
Jimmy's
Jimmy.
got the nice guy thing going. That's what I was saying to Robin. It's like Jimmy had the nice guy thing, the good-looking thing, the movie thing. You're going to be the next Adam Sandler. What's happening on this front? Are you going to just take the Conan job? Someone said you were rumored to take over for Conan. What's going on?
That might happen too. I mean, it's definitely happened. I mean, I'm signing a contract with NBC. We'll talk about it. It's like 2 years from now. So like,
whoa.
Everybody's planning on everybody moving.
That's
but
interesting,
You say Jay
though.
Leno
It's like-
is not going.
yeah, I mean, you don't know what's going to happen 2 years. Like,
Jimmy, you've signed a contract.
Yeah.
Already with NBC.
Yeah.
That says if Conan O'Brien, when he switches and takes over the Tonight Show, you will take over Conan's time slot.
It's kind of like that, but it's tricky. So it's like TV stuff. So it's like, I think the more contract is like, I signed a contract to not do late night anywhere else.
Wow.
So they're holding you.
So you're
just in
getting
case.
paid right now.
Right now, I'm getting paid for like waiting.
For not doing a
I mean, who knows what's going to... I mean, honestly, Leno might go, I'm staying. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I was like, well, sure, okay.
But isn't it funny that here they've never seen you do a late night television talk show? And yet they are paying you. They're so, they got to have
They need the next person,
They
yeah.
need the next person. Did they ever give you a tryout? Did you ever have to rehearse? Did you ever go to Conan's show on the set and pretend to be Conan O'Brien or something like that?
No, I substituted for Letterman once.
I see.
It's very hard.
But it must have gone well because...
It went okay, but like, they give you the pre-interview thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had this girl... Kristana Loken was the girl. She's a model.
Oh, she's super hot.
Yeah,
She was in Terminator 3.
So Terminator 3. So they sent me this. They give me the card. They go, we asked her questions. She says she did martial arts. Ask her about martial arts. I go, okay, great. So we're going to come back to the break. I go, hey, good, guys, to see you. How you doing? So you took a lot of martial arts?
She went, no, I don't.
Yeah, and she goes, no. What?
I mean, is it like
And
when
I'm
I go...
like, come on. She goes, no, I don't. I did a lot of mime class.
Mime?
which is a better interview, but it's like, where did I go? So I go, wait, so I'm sorry. So you went to mime school? Absolutely. Like, what kind of action movie is this where it's like pulling the fake window open? Is it pulling the rope against the wind type of action movie?
How do you get how do you get horrible information like that? I mean, do you say to them,
that's a major fuck up.
Like, I'm supposed to interview this girl, I don't know a thing, and you tell me she takes martial arts. How did they get that?
Apparently, she must have said something, you know, where the segment producer's going, look, Dave's on vacation.
I'm on vacation.
I'm on vacation.
It's like when I say you, I understand you dress up as Artie Lang every
kind of, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
We have our moments.
I read it wrong. It's like, well, I mean, I can't blame him or her, but it turned out to be probably the best part of our interview.
Well, you know, he did Weekend Update, and he did a really good job hosting those MTV Awards, you know, a couple of times. And, I mean, that's got to prove something.
But it's hard to host the MTV Awards if you're not going to trash some celebrities. You've got to be willing to do that, right?
You have to do it, yeah. It's I think it's kind of lost its magic because there's so many award shows. It's like, I don't even know what's what anymore. Like, the daytime Emmys. Do we really need them? I mean,
you should combine them all into one.
The Tony Awards, I saw like Zach Braff was there, and it's like,
why?
Is that going to bring the ratings?
Is Scrubs going to Broadway?
That's what I'm thinking. It's like, we're going to cut you. We're going to...
So how did you get to Saturday Night Live? I don't understand. So you do this thing at 17. Then do you go around to comedy clubs and get discovered?
Yeah, I went... So I started my thing. So I started doing, like, all comedy clubs in the sticks. I was in, like, Poughkeepsie and... New Paltz in New York, and just going on, and I was emceeing a lot, you know, introducing other comedians, which is another. You have to do it when you're a comedian. You have to introduce. That's part of the gig.
It's the worst thing ever. And I've done Bananas in Poughkeepsie. That is a horrible. That's the most depressing structure on the planet.
Explain to a non-professional. Why is it a terrible
You're
thing?
going to understand this completely, I think, and maybe Jimmy has a different point of view of it. Because when you want to be a stand-up comic, you're so self-centered in a lot of ways. When you're the MC, you got to pay attention to other people. You know what I mean?
And you got to say nice things about
them. And you got to learn about them and
sometimes they give you.
It's very difficult to do that.
They make you introduce them too. Like they give you a thing like. Just let everyone know I opened for Frank Sinatra.
Right. And God forbid you fuck that up.
And it's like,
you know, you mean this guy for the first time.
Give a crap their ventriloquist.
It's a terrible thing.
It just is. It's
give it up for Larry and Bill. It's like, hey, everybody.
So like everyone else, you go out on the road and you start to develop an act and you get 10 good minutes and blah, 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 blah.
I had 10 good minutes tops, and but I had a 40-minute act. And and I went and
who sees this act so that you get...
My friend Peter Islin, who worked at Metroland in Albany, New York.
Right.
I was going to school in Albany, and I did comedy at my college, and I gave him my tape and my headshot. He was leaving to L.A. to be a music manager, and I go, take care, good luck, and here's my headshot and resume. If you see anyone, let me know. That'd be awesome. And he showed it to somebody, and they go, dude, this guy's great.
Oh.
Let's bring him out for pilot season. And this girl, Randy Siegel, who was my manager at the time, things change. And
why did you fire her?
You know what? It's she wanted to do other things. I think she didn't want to be manager anymore. She wanted to do like more producing stuff.
Okay, all right.
So I was like, but I've been through everybody. I've tried managers. You know, I don't know what they do really, but I.
Me neither.
If your movie career doesn't work out, do you blame the manager or
I'd
the
like
agent?
to blame someone else. It's really kind of my own fault, but I like to blame anyone.
Have you not do you not get the great scripts? I mean, have you ever gotten a great script that you turned down, one of those famous things?
No, I mean, I got Meet the Parents.
And you turned that down?
I turned it down because, you know, if I was in it, it wouldn't be Robert De Niro. It would be like me and Alan Alda. You know, it wouldn't be Meet the Parents. It wouldn't be what it is now.
Right.
When I got it, I was like, well, this is kind of stupid. I don't.
Well, for a while, things were going. You got to do a movie with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I just finished a movie with Sharon Stone, played my mom.
Oh.
Really?
And which is awesome for my mom, my real mom. It's like, great casting.
Sharon Stone
great casting. Apparently, I look like Sharon Stone. It's like wearing like an evening gown to the pharmacist. Like,
see, I don't know.
Hello,
as a baseball fan, I'm surprised Fever Pitch didn't do way better because I enjoyed it and it was such an interesting thing. Did the Red Sox win the World Series during shooting or just after you got done shooting?
While we were shooting, they won the World Series.
Right,
I didn't see Fever Pitch. Now
you'd love it. You would love love Fever Pitch. It's a romantic comedy with him and Drew Barrymore, and he's a lifelong Red Sox fan, and he lives and dies with the Sox. They always lose, and then they happen to be shooting it the year they won for the first time in 86 years. And
bizarre.
Really, I mean, which is weird. They probably want you to make a movie every year. The Red Sox.
Well, I mean, the Cubs are sending me scripts. They want me to do every franchise sending me scripts.
I bet you would love the movie.
But you're doing I Dream of Jeannie with Jessica Alba, right?
It's no, that's IMDb. It's a rumor, and I should get that removed because a lot of people bring that up.
That's not happening.
It's not happening. Even if it was happening, it probably wouldn't.
And if Sharon Stone was the biggest bitch on wheels to work with, you would never admit that, right? You would just take the high road. And
I probably would not. But honestly, I didn't work with her, so I couldn't even tell you if she was
She
crazy.
was your mother, and you never got a scene with her?
I got one day with her in Los Angeles soon, coming up. So I didn't do it yet.
Oh, you haven't worked
It's
with
like
her
a pickup scene, so I can't cut my hair. I can't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't change my attitude. I mean, really I can't change
Why
my
do you live in New York? I mean, isn't where all the action is in Los Angeles? Isn't that the place?
I love New York. I can't
You can't leave.
There's nothing like it. You know,
But shouldn't you be hanging around with Adam Sandler? Is he a good friend of yours?
He's the nicest, coolest dude in the world.
Do you ever do your impression of him around him?
I did it. You know, the first time I did it was Ben Stiller was the host, and he called out. He told the producer, like, "You got to hear this kid's Adam Sandler. It's great." And they go,
Right, that's how Norm was with it. He thought it was that
I haven't heard
amazing.
this. I want to hear it.
Well, there's like, oh God, I'm not kidding. My impressions are so bad.
All right, so you're not on your game.
Well, I could do it for you. But there's like 3 stages of Adam Sandler. One is the mumbling, where it's like, "How are you? I just I went to my mother the other day, and she was like, Shabba-doo-doo!" So it's like those two there. That's sad. So that was my Adam Sandler. I remember I did the audition for Saturday Night Live, and they said to me, the producer or something, she goes, "I just want to let you know, Lauren doesn't laugh at stuff. So don't let that disappoint you because he's seen it all."
That's easy to do.
Thank you.
He's seen it. Yeah,
that's good. Thanks.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
it's good to have a producer who doesn't laugh at anything.
So get ready. Yeah, so she goes, he's seen it all. So don't worry. It's okay, great. So then the sound guy's putting the makeup guy's like putting makeup on. He's like, Lauren doesn't laugh. He just doesn't laugh. So just know that when you get it, I go, "Thank you I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm so nervous." And then I go to the sound guy, he's putting a microphone. I was like, Lauren doesn't laugh at people when you do. So I go, I'm so great. So then I'm waiting to go on. I'm about to go on, and some guy's like, "Jimmy, do you mind if this guy Doug or whatever goes out in front of you because he has another audition or something crazy?" And I go, "Sure, I don't care. He can go in front of me."
He has another audition.
Yeah, he walks in front of me. I'm not kidding. He's holding a keyboard and a bag of wigs. I can't follow this guy. I didn't even know his act.
He's prepared.
He's got to do Michael McDonald.
He's got a unicycle.
He had a keyboard and a bag of wigs.
I can't follow this guy's act. I just know it just sucks.
Right.
I didn't think it would be that. So then he went on, did his thing, and then I got up. I don't have any props, and just went on, did my impressions, and I did music impressions too. But then at one point I did Adam Sandler, and when I did it, Lauren was laughing.
He did laugh. You made him laugh, so that gets you the job.
He put his head in his hands, and I was like, even if I don't get this job, it's kind of a Wonder Years moment where like Daniel Stern's talking behind me. Like, I'll never forget the time I auditioned for Saturday Night Live.
But this was your boyhood dream, so I mean, this audition must have been everything. Did you lay awake the night before that you had to audition? Or
I did.
Yeah, I mean, you probably felt, oh my God, I'm not going to be any good because I'm tired.
I went to that Stardust Diner, which is the one on.
Yeah, it's right
really
on.
close.
It's on Broadway and 51st.
I went there and I
know
got
every diner's location.
Thanks, Artie. Yeah. You got to put out a Zagat guy.
I should.
I went and I got a hamburger and I got one of these. It's called the Banana Health Shake.
Yeah. Never had one of those, but go ahead.
It's like wheat germ, which is great. I mean, who uses wheat germ? I don't know.
See, I'd be afraid to eat that before my audition. I'd be like, I might get the shits, and I'm not going to go to the bathroom.
I was young, and I was like, I remember telling my sister. I called her up. I'm like, I'm going to go in like an hour. I'm so excited. I can't wait. This is awesome. Like, I think I'm going to do The Cure. Mm-hmm. When I do my musical thing, she goes, "You think this is your big? You should have it down to
right. That's right.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean,
you think." And I did it, and I got it. I was so lucky.
What happened to the guy with the wigs?
He works at the Stardust Diner.
Oh, good.
He does a great.
It worked out for him.
But afterwards, when
a couple
when
songs from Spring Awakening that will really knock you out.
when the sound guy comes up to you and takes your mic off after Lauren laughs, aren't you tempted to go, do you have something to say to me?
But I
Thanks a lot, jerk.
You must feel for people who audition and don't get it. I mean, it was probably their boyhood dream, too. The guy with the wigs was probably, oh, man, Saturday Night Live, this is it.
Well, the thing about it is that you feel good, apparently, you feel good. They don't let you know until like 3 weeks later.
Right.
You don't find out
everybody
that
comes out
moment.
feeling the same way.
It was terrible. I mean, I found out I was like, was I bad? Was I terrible? I mean, no, I haven't heard word one.
Yeah.
And then they go, Lauren wants to meet you in L.A. I go, okay.
Wow.
So I'm like shaking. I'm like, so I meet him at Paramount Studios, which is great studios at the time. Like Lauren Michaels is a great guy. I don't know if you know him, but
I met him a couple of times.
He's so cool, man. He's like really. He's like one of my favorite people on earth. And he goes to me, the thing I like about Paramount Studios is you can walk outside and you can see like, a Star Trek guy walking around having coffee. And he's great. He loves Paramount Studios. So I leave after the meeting and I saw him like getting two guys from Star Trek smoking a cigarette. Like, it was so kind of cool. Like, okay, this is Hollywood.
That's
like,
Hollywood.
They have like the fake ears and stuff. And they're smoking a cigarette and they go, well, this is awesome.
Now, what is this song you have today? What is going on? What is going on now?
As I was doing this movie, I thought I wanted to do something for the troops or something because it's frustrating sitting at home watching Hannah Montana and going, life is good. I want to do something for the troops. I have no idea about politics. I'm a moron. I don't know what's going on in Iraq. I don't know what.
Did you vote in the last election?
I don't remember if I did or not.
Yes, you know if you
Have
voted.
you voted before?
I have. The last time I voted and I really felt positive, I wrote for, who's the guy that was the, Ross Perot.
I was going to say, you must
liked
have
him.
voted for Ross Perot.
You felt for his bullshit.
I
huh?
thought it was awesome. I thought it was like, this guy's a businessman.
You should have felt for the other guy's bullshit.
Right.
I might have voted for George Bush, but I honestly don't remember. To be honest,
Right.
I'm not even sure if I did vote because if you did research,
Well, if you were
you might find
gonna
out I
vote
didn't vote.
for George Bush, I'm glad you did.
Michael Moore's going to come in and El Kabong him. You know, like he's so passionate about politics.
I
and
know,
then,
and
I know,
knows
absolutely, yeah.
everything.
Well, that's how he makes money.
That's right.
So I figured I'd write a comedy song, and if you download it off of iTunes, the proceeds go to this place, Fisher House. It was kind of like Ronald McDonald House for wounded troops to come back from
no
Iraq.
kidding.
You know what I wanted to ask? Years ago, we talked about this, and you told me something. I don't know if it's true or not. Didn't you do a set at the second Woodstock? Did you tell me you did a set? A stand-up? You did, right?
Absolutely.
At
was
the
a good
one in
idea.
Saugerties, so
Yeah.
in your hometown. Because I was at
No,
that
it wasn't
one.
Saugerties. It was the one with
Jimmy,
the raping.
Jimmy, let me ask you something serious. Now, you had this success on Saturday Night Live. You get this job, a dream job that you dreamt for a lifetime. Didn't you have a period of time where you went crazy with women? Didn't you have a period of time where you...
Like, reveled in your success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And lived this star life.
Absolutely.
You did?
Absolutely.
Because I'm feeling a little empty here from you
Okay.
not having this big moment. In this big moment, Lorne Michaels accepts you. Was there a crazy Jimmy Fallon who went berserk with power and fame?
Yeah.
There was.
Absolutely.
Drugs?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, everything is like, the thing about drugs is like, it's all good, it's great, but it's like, you're going to have to quit it eventually.
Yes.
So I kind of looked at it that way, like, well, try it, and it's like, eventually I'm going to have to stop it. So it's like, I never became addicted to anything. I don't smoke. I'm a terrible smoker.
Right.
I can't smoke pot.
But you banged a lot of chicks.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Had a good time.
And then you ended up in Saugerties at Woodstock, too.
No, that was on my height. That's
was your
part of the
height.
peak. It wasn't Saugerties. It was the one with the fire and the rapings.
Oh, the good one.
The good one at the army base. Yeah, it was just really
Woodstock with rape.
They made you do a comedy set in between, like, the Allman Brothers or something?
I came out and I remember my act was terrible. I had a beard because I was doing Almost Famous, and the guy gave me the worst intro, and it was he was like. It was some DJ guy, and he's like, now Jimmy Fallon. That was my intro.
Did you get to experience multiple women at once?
No.
You did not?
You know what? I saw that movie Beyond the Mat. Mm-hmm. You ever seen that movie?
No.
It's about wrestlers when they're not famous or something. And Jake the Snake Roberts came out and he was talking. He goes, I used to have like 3 ways.
all the time, and now I can't get excited when I'm with my wife.
It's like, and I saw that. It kind of hit me hard. Like
that is depressing.
God, I don't want to live that life. I don't want to end up like Jake the Snake.
Might
Robert.
depress you. Well, let me tell you something.
Now, your mother, she never wanted to be a manager. She was really,
No.
started your career. That was
She
great.
wants to be a big star all the time. She did Letterman once because Letterman had a bunch of mothers do the top 10 list. And she talks about it nonstop.
It's a big moment.
So anyways, of course, all the mothers, Beyonce's mom, all these great people are there. And Letterman gives a rose to every mother when they're done. And he's like, good job. Good job. Good job. He gets to my mom and goes, good job. She goes, what?
Say it again.
What?
What are you saying?
What do you think he's going to say to you? It's like, what?
The song is called Car Wash for Peace.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon's song, Car Wash for Peace, is available on iTunes. And he's going to take all the money. You know, it's a way for you to contribute to the soldiers who obviously are not having fun over in Iraq.
Yeah.
And for guys who come back and, like a leg missing or...
Yeah, and they want their families with them.
Yeah, they're young. They're like kids, like 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. A veterans hospital should look like a fucking Four Seasons, I mean,
It really should, right?
I mean, it's the direct opposite.
That's not good enough, Artie.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Jimmy, it's always great seeing you, my man.
Great to see you, as always.
Well, don't make it such a long time between
I'm so
visits.
sorry. I'm so happy, and I've got to be honest, my life is so much better that I have the Sirius radio all over my house.
Excellent.
You're
That's good.
awesome. I miss
Thanks.
you guys. Artie, Robin, you're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks,
and
Jimmy.
Fred, remember, didn't you change your name at one point?
Yes.
I like both your personalities. I miss them both. And
Do you like him as Fred or Eric? Do you like the name
Eric, that's right. No, I like Fred all the way.
See, there you go.
Fred.
Yeah, Fred is much better than Eric.
I'll stay with the original
But I
choice.
do like, I miss you. I love you guys. And
Well,
thank
the
you for
weird
having me
thing
on.
was that when he changed his name to Eric, he didn't tell anyone. So we found out. So it was hard to actually even try to accept his new name.
You know what, before I go, but I mentioned Kenneth Keith Callenbach last time I was on because I love that guy when he was on your show. But he sent me he has a sketch show or something.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
It is hard. I mean, it's
hardcore.
It's hard to swallow. I mean, really, he's doing like Don Knotts impressions.
Right,
And it's like, I couldn't make it through. Like, I go, well, it's okay. I mean, I do like it. I just blow smoke out of your eyes.
Blow smoke out of your
That
eyes.
was what was good.
That's tough to follow.
You can't. Yeah, it's your headlining bit. I mean,
Yours was Woodstock too. That was his heyday.
Absolutely.
Well, let me tell you something. It's great having you here, and I do wish you luck with the song
Thanks,
"Car
buddy.
Wash for Peace." It's a funny song, and we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
Jimmy,
What's up?
you
man?
wowed them with your impersonations.
God, it's not my forte anymore. It's really sad. I mean, I don't do it anymore. Like I did on Saturday Night Live. You can do it around the office and stuff like that. It's fun. But it's like now I'm in my apartment and my neighbors are banging on the wall like, you don't sound like Jack Bauer. Stop doing him. I was like,
Well, they put you on the spot, and you did fine though. They loved it, so.
Oh, good. Well, you know what? It's the best show, best radio show in the world. It's just, I miss them.
Now, as such a big fan and hearing sort of the evolution of the show, what did you notice? Being in there now that you're he's uncensored and.
Nothing's different. It's the same thing. It's great. It's just like, I mean, it's not like anything was different. They didn't say like, fuck more or anything like that. It's just like, it's exactly the same.
Maybe some of the porn clips that they played in your ear were a little bit more graphic, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I just miss the show. I just love the show. It's kind of exactly the same show.
Cool.
I just think of the fact that they are allowed to say fuck if they want to. It's like, I don't think they care about it. Whereas fans don't care about it either. I do think Sirius has to fix this problem of it's just too ridiculous. I do have wires everywhere in my house.
We'll return tomorrow with all new Sirius shows. So for now, enjoy this new episode.
Hey, what's up, man? This your boy Uncle Luke, and I'm down here talking about my new show, Luke's Parental Advisory. Comes on VH1 August 4th, 10:30 at night, and show is crazy. It's a lot of fun. My kids are beating the shit out of me, put it that way, and I let America see it and see.
You're looking forward to being on Howard's show today? It's been a while.
Man, it's been a while. I'm always looking forward to be on Howard's show. I mean, it's like when I come to New York, I got to go to Carnegie Dell, and I got to go to Howard's show. So it's important for me to be here. I got to see my man.
All right, sounds good. Have fun in that.
Cool.
Our first guest of the morning is here. Luke Skywalker, Uncle Luke, Luke Campbell. Call him what you want. Luther Campbell, yes. Luther Campbell is on the rise once again. He's got it all together.
He never completely goes away.
He never goes away. He keeps on coming at you in show business. You know, it's so hey, Luther.
Hey, what's happening, Howard?
What's happening, man? Good seeing you.
I'm good, man.
Haven't seen you in a while, man. Big things happening, huh?
Yeah, you know, I go away. I don't like to be overexposed.
Yeah, exactly. I can appreciate that. But I'll tell you, you're always a great guest. It's always good to hear what's going on in your life. How did this reality show come about? I mean, somebody quite wisely said this guy's got to have some life, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, all my friends always say I'm a walking reality show.
But don't you think your life when you were with Two Live Crew, the famous rap group, don't you think that would have been some reality show at that point?
Oh, my God. I don't think anybody could have taken it.
Now you're more of a family man, right?
Yeah. This show is more of a family type show, but I have all the tapes of us being together. So just, you know, I'll send you some of those tapes.
You're not
They're
even
called freak shows.
Yeah, you're not even friends with those guys anymore, right? Two Live Crew.
Only one of them. The other two, not really.
The other two accuse you of shit. They say. They say. I heard they said that Luther Campbell had nothing to do with Two Live Crew.
And never made a hit since.
I know. And they said that you went and stole all their stuff, and that you took their advance and all that kind of thing.
So how did you get everything if you had nothing to do with anything?
I know, right? That's funny.
How did you get in the room with the money?
I know, right? Because I was the one busting my ass every day, doing all the work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I saw some of those stories. You know, I got to deal with Atlantic Records. You know, for my record company, I was the record executive while they were getting high and everything back there.
Yeah, they kind of make the claim that you know, like you were doing nothing, you just took the money, and you were the advance man, you were the guy, the hype man, but you didn't actually do the rapping and the singing and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's all bullshit. You know that?
That hurts you, though, right?
Yeah, it does, because it's the first time that they ever came out and said anything about me. I mean, because I could have just sprayed them all over the place many years ago about different things, and you know, I won't do that. Basically, it was me and Mr. Mix.
Right.
You know, we were the one, you know, behind Two Live Crew, and if you notice that they haven't made a hit song since, and you know, me and Mix, we keep doing our thing.
That's a tough game, that rap game, isn't it?
It's real tough.
Yeah, it's
if
hard.
you ain't killing nobody, you know, you ain't getting no hit records.
You grow up in the ghetto where things were tough? Did you really?
Liberty City. Liberty City, yeah.
So you knew what was happening, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why I never want to rap about, you know, shooting and killing and all that. I mean, because, you know, I think people in the hood just need to be happy. So I always talked about sex.
Yeah. You're happier out of that life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever have to kick a brother's ass?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I did. I had to do a lot of ass kicking.
And you were able to do it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How did you learn to fight? Were you just because you were in so many fights, or did you take karate? What did you learn?
No, I had 4 older brothers, older than me.
And they would beat the shit out of you
regularly?
regularly?
And they would beat the shit out of me.
And then you would learn how to fight back.
Exactly. And then, and we would fight family against family in the hood.
Did you used to pack a pistol and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
You were a gangster?
Yeah. No, I wasn't no gangster.
Right.
It was at one point, it was like the Wild Wild West. You had to have a pistol.
You're saying family against family. Families would fight each other.
Yeah, if somebody's big brother was to want to fight me, then my big brother would come out. Before you know it, everybody's in the streets.
Now, you still get along with your brothers?
Yeah.
They're okay?
Yeah, I just saw them the other day. All of them, you know, in one room when I got married last week.
You got married last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his new reality show. He got married. He found love. How old are you now?
I'm 47.
So 47. This is your first marriage?
First marriage.
This is the first broad you ever found?
First woman I ever found.
Do you think it's a difference in you, or do you think it's a difference, you know, because you're an older man now, and then you say, oh, now I'm ready to settle
down a little bit.
I had all the pussy I could ever possibly handle. Is that it? Is that what really changed, or is she really some special lady?
She's really a special lady. I mean, you know, it's just, you know, I'm
None
like a
of the others were special.
No. I just wanted to be friends with the other ones. Everybody was being interviewed to be Miss Campbell, and, you know, they just didn't cut it.
Is she super hot?
Yeah, super hot.
Where do you find this girl?
She's from Dallas, Texas.
Now, I imagine she's a much younger girl than you.
Now, wait a minute. What are you telling me? The reality show is Finding Luke a woman?
No.
No, he already got the woman. It's his life.
Yeah, I already had the woman.
All right, because I was like, no, we're not doing that.
No, we couldn't do that.
Where'd you meet this broad?
I met her in at Jerry's Deli on South Beach.
And you see a black woman, I assume?
Of course.
You mostly into black chicks, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't marry a white chick. That'd be all over. I mean, that would just not look right.
No, I could marry a white chick.
No, I mean, not that you couldn't have, but I mean, a lot of brothers would have lost faith in you, I think.
They would. All the black girls would have killed me.
Is this
Robin would have been talking about me every week.
Oh,
that's fucked up. Luke had to go marry a white girl.
Luke, is she
Why would I talk about you?
Is she a light-skinned black girl?
She's same complexion as Robin.
And white features, kind of the thinner nose and the thin lips and all this?
She's nice and petite.
She's petite.
She's not one of the girls that people would think, I would marry. Everybody think I would marry one of the dancers with the big booty and all that, big breasts and all that. Yeah. I'm not into that.
I want to get back to this. But how often do you wash your hair?
At least twice a week.
At least twice a week?
Yeah.
See, Robin?
Twice a week? He didn't say twice a day.
I didn't say twice. Robin claims that black people's scalps are different than white people's scalps.
I didn't say the scalp.
Really?
I said our hair.
She goes
we don't
running.
have oily hair.
No, we don't have oily hair.
All right.
No.
I still think you should wash your hair every day.
We add oil in our hair.
Right. I know.
Yeah. You gotta
grease it up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe you know something about black people, Robin, that I don't know.
See, you always said I didn't know anything about black people.
You really don't. I have to teach her everything about black people.
You need to come hang out with me, Robin.
I'm going to hang out with you and become black.
How often does your wife wash her hair?
She washes it at least a couple times a week.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Now, you meet this girl at a deli, and you probably figure this is just another one you're going to rack up on your belt. You're going to sit there and just fuck her a couple of times and then move on, right? Was that the plan?
No, that wasn't the plan. Plan, I mean, she was, when I saw her, it was like, damn, she's hot, Right. And then when we started talking, I saw that she was smart.
But did she say to herself, wait a second, I know this guy.
Yeah.
He's a mess.
You fucked 4 girls at one time, didn't you?
Of course.
Yeah. What's that like?
Come on, Howard, you know.
I never had 4.
Don't.
No.
Come on now.
I'm
don't
telling
front,
you, man,
Howard. You know you done had 4.
No. Had 2. And I didn't even have sex with him.
Didn't have
one blew me.
You didn't have one eating each other and you doing the other one and the other one. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have that
when
movie?
you had the 4 girls in your bed, did you have intercourse with all 4 of them?
No. One was having sex with the other one.
Right.
And the other one was having sex with me, and I was having sex with the other one.
These are all black girls or white girls?
All black girls.
Really? All black girls?
Yeah.
Going down on each other? A lot of black girls, I don't think, like to go down on each other.
No, that's old. That's old now.
That's old school.
No, that's old. No, they getting down now.
Really?
I mean, a lot of black girls start losing a lot of black guys to, white girls. So,
right.
Black girls are giving good head and everything these days.
Yes. Now, how old is... No, but you once said, I'll quote you, actually. You said, black women make the best lovers because they're very athletic. You said, white women give the best head.
Yeah.
You said Asian women are too fragile.
Yeah.
Too fragile? What does that mean?
Yeah,
they break?
I mean, it's like needy. I mean, like...
No.
Psychologically fragile or physically fragile?
Physically, they're not too active in bed.
Oh,
really?
really?
Yeah, it's like they just lay there. It's like you might as well get a blow-up doll.
You had a point there. When a girl just lays there, it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, that's not good. It makes you feel like you with a blow-up doll.
Yeah, you're right.
You've never been with an Asian. That was a surprise to you.
That is a surprise to me.
Howard, I'm finding out a lot of things.
Yeah.
You haven't been with an Asian woman?
No.
You haven't been with 4 women?
Nah.
Oh, shit.
I tell you, man.
You got to come down to Miami and hang out with me.
Well, you're not doing that stuff anymore, are you?
No. Got the ring. I like to flash the girls now. I'm like, yeah.
Really? You're being faithful?
Yeah, I am. This is going on my second week.
Second week?
Second week is being faithful?
No, not
He's
faithful.
like a guy who just stopped drinking.
Good for you, man. No, being married.
How long have you been faithful to this woman?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah,
You're not bullshitting me.
No, I'm not bullshitting.
You also said Latino women, and this is your description, you said they scratch too much. What does that mean? Scratch you or scratch themselves?
No, they scratch you.
Oh, they like to use their nails.
Yeah, they like to use their nails. And they like you to pull their hair.
But that's kind of fun.
You don't want to be all scratched up, do you?
That's kind of hot.
Oh, yeah.
But
that makes you think you're really good in bed.
Yeah, but you got to go home.
You were lucky you never caught any sexually transmitted diseases.
I know.
I mean, how did you avoid all that?
I know. That's what shut my engines down. 3 years ago, I was like, God, you let me pass this, I'm shutting it down.
Yeah, smart. Now, you have kids from other relationships.
Yes.
And in the reality show, you got the new reality show, by the way, is on is it on VH1?
Yes.
Yeah. It's called Luke's Parental Advisory.
Yeah.
This is to teach people how to be with their
That's
kids.
what I'm telling you. He shouldn't be talking to children.
You said
I shouldn't be talking to children, Robin. I heard you when I was coming up here.
You said you thought, Robin, that his children will be taken away from
Yes,
him once
as
the
soon
show
as
hits the air.
they see the show, they're going to come and take
What
the
is it
kids.
that he's doing that you think might be
Well,
misinterpreted?
he talks like Luther Campbell to the kids.
He does?
Yeah. You know, I mean, this is Two Live Crew giving his children advice.
Well, is it true your 14-year-old son has a 15-year-old girlfriend with a kid?
Yeah, I saw that on the internet. I learned that on the show. You know, it was like, you know, I was like, where are your girlfriends? You know, your phone's not ringing. And then he took me to his MySpace page, and it was some little girl sitting up there, you know. It was like, that's my girlfriend. And then one of his friends said, well, who is the baby? And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, she's 15. I added up. I was like, she's 15, and she had to have the baby at 14, so that means she was fucking at 13. What are you doing?
Oh, and you told him this?
Yeah, no, I told him this.
And did you straighten him out? Did he break up with her?
Yeah, he had to break up with her.
Yeah, I mean,
as far as I know, you know these kids, they sneak
It wasn't
around.
his baby.
But
No.
But Luther, where are you living that, you know, I mean, I got to figure you made a couple of dollars with Two
Yeah.
Live Crew, and you've
Yeah.
made money in your life.
Yeah.
I mean, you got some money.
Yeah.
Where are you living that the kids are having babies at 14 years old?
Well, I mean, you know, in other areas.
You live
know,
in a white neighborhood, aren't you?
Aren't you sending your kids to public school?
hey, no. My kids don't live with me on a regular basis. They come
I
over,
see.
you know, it's every other weekend thing.
Oh, so when they're
but their
home-
mother, you know, gets the check and send them to public school, and I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got to send a check and.
I send a check, and then, you know, if I go to court and scream and holler, hey, what the hell is going on? Why have my kids in public school? And the judge say, oh, it's your fault. I'm like, they don't stay with me.
How much you got to pay these women with child support?
Those two kids' mothers, I pay $4,300 a month.
$4,300 a month apiece?
No, for the two.
For the two?
Yeah, up under that one roof.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You got expense. You got overhead.
Yeah, you got overhead.
That's till
For
they're
real.
18,
How
right?
many children do you have?
I have 4 children.
Okay.
I only claim 4.
Only claiming
it's
4.
Technically 5.
Oh, technically.
Now,
What's that mean?
do some cost you more than others? In other words, like if those two are 4,200,
43.
300.
What
do the other two cost you?
The other two is, you know, I don't have to pay no more. They're old enough. Yeah, one of them tried to come back after me for some more money.
Yeah,
Really?
one of the kids try to come back at you?
Yeah.
No
I got the
kidding.
reality show. Everybody came after me. It was like, oh, he got some more fucking money. Let's go. Let's get him.
So you say you have 4 kids, but you say technically 5.
Yes.
No, what explain
What
that.
does that mean?
Yeah, what does that
Well,
mean?
it's one of them, you know, I never knew her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so.
But she is yours.
Yeah, I paid the child support.
Okay.
You did?
Yeah, and I took the blood test.
Did she ever come and visit you and say, hey, you're my dad. I want to get to know you or something like this?
No.
No, never bothered you.
No. I don't know, you know, I was never good with women.
Right.
And having, you know, relationships. That's why I was scared so many years.
Right.
Because, you know, most of the women I dated were gold diggers.
Right.
Yeah, they would want to have a kid for a check.
But why didn't you wear rubber all those years?
Well, I gave them the benefit of the doubt.
What do you mean?
You bought the line that they were on the pill or whatever?
No, I saw the pill. After the first one, I was like, let me see your pills. You know, I was like, put the fucking pills right here. And I would count them.
You would make sure they took
Good
them.
move. I looked on the back.
You would even go as far as to count the pills.
I count the pills Tuesday, Wednesday, and, you know, and got to the little white one.
Yeah,
and
but-
I, you know, looked on the back and said 99.1%.
But a lot of these women will skip the pill. They'll tell you they took it.
Oh, I know 5 times.
Yeah, that's right.
5 times.
And when you get the news that a woman calls you up and says, Luther, I'm pregnant, baby.
I always got it on the golf course.
Always got the news.
Yeah, one of my friends would be like, yeah, by the way, your girlfriend was in the office while my wife was having a baby, and before you know it, it was like, I would go and, you know.
They wouldn't even tell you.
No, they wouldn't tell me. Because I had those conversations.
Wow.
I was like, look, if I'm going to stick it in raw dog, now you got to let me know. Because I will put a rubber on. But it wasn't about that.
Right. Well, always put a rubber on. That's what I say. And with the new wife, are you going to have kids?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
I want to raise a kid in the household.
Yeah, that'd be novel. Wouldn't it?
I mean, you've had the 5 kids and none of them were raised in your household.
Right.
Right. So you think
Good
you'll
idea,
stay
yeah.
married and you want to have that experience of actually getting to know the kid from
Right.
You're kind of like a guy who gets a dog from an animal shelter and the dog's already 3 or 4 years old.
Exactly.
You want to get a puppy.
Yeah, I want to get a puppy. I want to raise the puppy. I want him to be just like me.
Did you ever try to get the women to terminate the pregnancy? Did you ever say, look, honey, it ain't the right time for us to have a baby. You know, maybe you should go get an abortion.
No, because I just didn't believe in the abortion thing. Because I always figured, shit, what would have happened if I would have been aborted?
Right. Well, we wouldn't have had you, and then we would have had
Yeah.
two
Everybody would have missed out.
Everyone would have missed out on you.
I know. I know. A lot of men wouldn't be straight these days.
When you think back, though, on all the pussy you had, I mean, you're talking about how many women you think? Thousands?
Man, I don't know. I'll put it this way. I was very picky.
Right.
At what I slept with. I would go and look in the girl's car, and I'll see if a car is dirty. I feel like her stuff is dirty. I'll go in the house, and if the house is dirty, I feel like her stuff is dirty.
Right. You knew. You could tell.
Yeah, you could tell. You know,
Can you tell it when a girl is filthy? I mean, when she is dirty down there? Can you tell? How do you know?
I mean,
I got a friend who knows that. He goes, he can look at her and goes, that's dirty pussy. And I go, really? How do you know that? He goes, I guarantee that has disease.
Disease?
That's
Not
right.
disease. I can't tell disease.
This guy could tell.
But I would
And
go.
he never wears a rubber.
I would. Oh shit.
He goes. He says, I
And
don't
he
have
doesn't
anything.
have any kids?
He says, because I can tell.
Man. No, I would go. I would look in their car and see shit in the car. Car is dirty, pussy is dirty. House is dirty, pussy is dirty.
That was the move.
Yeah.
So if you went to a girl's house and it was filthy, you were out of there.
Pussy's filthy.
No kidding.
Yeah, this got to be bad.
What about with birth control, the rhythm? There's a rhythm.
Yeah, why did you ever pull out?
He wasn't doing that.
You never pulled out
see
and
that?
came on their face and all that kind of stuff, like crazy stuff?
Well, I mean, a lot of them slurped. That was mandatory. Did
you ever find a girl who had a clean car but a dirty pussy?
A clean car? Yeah.
You did. You did find that.
Yeah, this
So
one girl
the card
named...
trick is not foolproof.
It's not foolproof.
A woman can trick you by having a clean car, can't
It was one girl. Her name was Frida from New Orleans.
Yeah.
And her shit smelled bad.
Really?
Yeah, real bad.
And did you just walk out?
Oh, yeah.
You would not, be kind and just stick it in for a few minutes?
No, I'd be like, clean this shit up. Have you ever heard of Massengale?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, do the old school douche,
Would the girl cry? I imagine a girl would cry when you said that.
No, because they needed to know that. So obviously, a guy before me didn't tell her.
It's advice, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
So you said, there, look, your shit smells.
But you didn't check him out after. She didn't go clean up, and then she came back, and you
that was it.
That was
it,
yeah. I tell them, put your hand down there. Do you ever taste your shit? Yeah, most girls taste this stuff.
Were you ever lucky enough to have a famous woman?
Famous? I've had some entertainer girls.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean
people
girls?
we would know?
One girl off the Players Club.
The Players Club?
Yeah, I did that movie and I slept with one. Bad mistake. I slept with one of the girls and it was a bad experience. And then I stopped dating Hollywood chicks.
Really?
Why? How
bad could it have been?
It was bad. I slept with her and her period was on. She didn't tell me. You wake up the next morning in the bed and it's like, what the fuck happened here? And I was like, this girl.
If she had said to you, listen, let's wait a few days because I'm on my period, you would have respected that.
Yeah, I'd have respected that, but don't just do that. So I get.
You don't bang girls on their period?
No.
That's not for you.
No, that's not good.
No.
That's not good.
Maybe she didn't realize it was coming on. You know what I mean?
She had to know. Women know that, right, Robin?
Well, sometimes you cannot know.
I was with a woman once, and I remember I used my mouth on her vagina.
With the period on?
And she didn't know it was coming on, and I looked like a clown. I looked like the Joker from Batman. And I was like, oh, man, this is really wild. But, I didn't know. It was dark, and who knew? But I looked in the mirror. I went, oh, shit, I cut myself shaving or something. I didn't know what happened.
Man.
And, it was pretty wild. But I didn't blame her. She didn't know.
Right. I saw that one time. I was doing this peep show that I used to do, and I was interviewing Jay-Z.
Right.
And it was two girls going down on each other. And, and the girl got up, and her face was all red.
Oh, geez.
And me and him both was like, damn. That just happened. And the other girl didn't know.
You still friendly with Jay-Z? What's the story?
Yeah.
He's a good friend of yours?
Yeah,
What's with that
Jay's
Beyonce?
cool.
Why can't he admit he's married to her? What's going on?
I don't
there?
know.
What's all the secrecy? I don't understand.
Well,
I don't know.
There's a picture now in the tabloids of a wedding ring on his hand. So
Yeah. But he doesn't like to tell anyone.
I don't know
met him
what
a
it
few
is
times.
with the two of them.
I've met him a few times, and he seems like a nice enough guy and everything. And but he will never say if he's married.
Well, you know, every time I've seen him, he's been with her, but they don't say they're together.
That's crazy.
Is your lady the one you married? Is she? What's her name?
Kristen.
Kristen. Is she hotter than Beyonce?
She's hotter than Beyonce.
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beyonce has a lot of makeup and shit.
Yeah. There's a lot of makeup.
I like natural.
Right.
Natural.
And she can get large, Beyonce. She can let her weight go, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, your girl skinny.
Yeah, nice and petite.
She got the real.
Everything real. No shots. Nice, real.
No
real
implants?
breasts. No.
How big are the breasts?
No, it's nice. I mean, nice size.
And
like
she's
Robin size.
And she's a Robin size.
Forget it.
Really?
Let me see, Robin.
So is it
No, a little bigger.
a little bigger than Robin?
Yeah.
And it's all natural?
Get out of here. All natural.
You're saying she's over a D cup then? I mean, Robin's double D.
Robin don't look like she's a double D.
Oh, yeah.
You hiding, Robin. Robin.
And she had him reduced.
No. Oh, shit. Why? Why would you do that, Robin?
Because I was already, I'm still a double D and they were reduced.
Every guy has the same reaction. Why would you do that?
Yeah. I mean, here's people spending money on silicone and you cutting it off.
Yeah. Oh, God. God blessed her in so many ways.
Yeah.
This Robin.
Yeah, I got Howard and these.
Yeah. It can't be better than that. Dan in Philadelphia, you should be up next. As a matter of fact, I just want to remind you to check out Luke Campbell, Luke's Parental Advisory.
Yeah, I have to watch because I can't wait for child services.
In a way, Robin really feels your children will be taken away from you.
That's all right.
Is his advice really that wild?
Well, you heard him say he's sitting there with his son. He said, "This is fucked up."
Yeah, they get talked to like that.
You're right. What, you can't teach your kids something's fucked up?
You're raising them,
You
son.
can't use that language. You know
can't.
that.
The man had a porno.
I use the F word around my kids sometimes.
No, you never did.
My daughter and I were at dinner last night, and she said,
She's 100 years old now.
"No, she's 25 years old." She said to me, "Dad, this fucking," and she goes, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." I go, "Sorry? Who says
Thank God you said that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think you were normal. I don't want to watch my language.
Let me tell you. Listen, when Howard first had a baby, he said, "This child is never going to hear a curse word."
Wow.
This child, and this is Howard Stern talking.
Wow, exactly. What a lie.
Well, I tried at least. I didn't even try.
For the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, so check out Luke Campbell on Luke's Parental Advisory, premiering this Monday night at 10:30 on VH1.
10:30.
And your wife is on there too. We can look her over.
Yeah, you can look over.
Does she wear revealing clothes, and does she wear provocative outfits?
No. She's a very smart, intellectual, intelligent lady. She just went to go take the bar yesterday in Florida.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
You're marrying a lawyer?
Yes.
You're in trouble.
Well, that's great.
I know,
Let her
right?
work. Let her work a little
You
bit.
need to marry a chick who knows how to argue better than most chicks.
Exactly. That's what I did.
Who are you voting for, Obama or McCain?
Hell yeah, Obama.
Could you ever think in your lifetime you would see a black president?
I think, when we was going through all this shit, way back in the days, I always figured that, it was really about, white kids getting black rap music, hearing shit that's going on in the hood, and 20 years later they'll be wearing the same clothes and they'll be liking this, and the color lines will be off, and then you'll be able to have a black
In a
president.
sense, you're right. I mean, I think rap music actually
I think
brought...
Luther, is taking credit.
He is. He most definitely did. He took credit for Obama, and so you will be backing him.
Yeah, I love Obama.
You love him. All right.
I
Have you
send a
met
check.
him?
That's the first person I send a check to.
Have you met him?
No, I never met him.
Do you consider him black, or do you consider him white?
No, I think he's black.
You do think he's black?
Yeah, when he did a speech one day, I was looking at it, and he had one of these town hall meetings, and somebody criticized rap, and then he said, "Oh no, I like Jay-Z." I was like, "Yeah, that's my man." And then when I knew he was black, let me tell you, when you know a guy's black,
he doesn't wash his hair every day, right?
No, look at his wife. His wife has a nice ass.
His wife is a black woman.
That's a black woman.
And a real black woman.
Oh, that's a full black woman.
Yes.
And that tells you right then. I mean, if he had anything else going, you look at his wife. Look at a guy's wife.
How often do you think he washes his hair, Obama?
Obama? He got to wash his shit every night.
Every night.
Every night.
That's very white of him. Mike, go ahead. Say hi to Luke Campbell. And don't forget to watch Luke's Parental Advisory, premiering this Monday night at 10:30 on VH1. I know I will watch it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I will support the show, and also I know it'll be good. It's got to be good. I mean,
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
It's going to be fun.
What happens in the first episode? Do you know?
My son finds a porno. My wife finds a porno up under the bed of my son.
You still got? Oh, your son had porno,
Yeah.
and you can't tell him not to have porno.
Well, I mean, you know what? I went in the room and I had to have a conversation with him, and it was
But that's
like,
silly, isn't it?
yeah, part of me was happy because, when I looked at it, I was like, oh, God, please, I hope it's not a boy-on-boy tape. Girl-on-girl, girl-on-girl, yeah. And then I start talking
You know
shit.
what? I never I think about that. That is scary.
You don't know until you find that first
You don't
porno.
know. Yeah, you don't know until you
What was
find
the porno? Do you know the name of it?
It was some
Strap-on Sally?
big booties on South Beach or something like that.
What if he'd been gay? Would that have been a problem?
If it had been gay,
It might have been a different show.
it would have been interesting.
Yeah.
It'd have been interesting. Yeah, it would have been interesting.
How would you have dealt with that?
I mean, it would have been interesting.
Would you have canceled the show?
No, because
Come on,
the world
boy,
needed to see how.
find it's a boy-on-boy tape.
If I found a boy-on-boy, I'd have freaked the fuck out.
You would have. It would have been hard for you.
Yeah, it'd have been hard for me. I'd have been in a trauma unit. Yeah, but I was like, you try your best. But if it'd have been gay, then that'd have been his thing. That'd have been, not a problem.
You try your best.
Yeah, because
by the way, Luke's kids' porno was South Beach Booty. South Beach
something
Booty.
like that. Yeah,
That's right.
That sounds very heterosexual.
All right, let me give you a hypothetical. If a son of yours wanted to marry a man, would you attend the wedding?
No.
You would not?
You would not.
No.
You would not go to a gay wedding?
I wouldn't not go to my son's wedding. I'd go to somebody else's gay wedding.
Right.
You're not going to your son.
No, I wouldn't have went to his wedding.
You wouldn't give away your son?
I know, right?
You wouldn't walk him down
Dad,
the
would
aisle?
you walk me down the aisle?
Hell no.
So if he said to you, Dad, look, it's really important to me if you'd accept my lifestyle and accept my new husband, I need you to come to the wedding. He would have sat him down and said, look, man, this is not my scene.
This is a job for your stepdad. No, I wouldn't. No, that would have been hard for me. I'd have been
You
too
would
emotional.
accept his lifestyle.
I would, yeah. If as an adult, if they would have did that. I mean, my oldest daughter, she was a stripper.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding.
Really? You didn't keep your girl off the pole?
Well, I mean, if I'd have been in her life, hopefully,
Yeah.
I'd have kept her off.
Did that really upset you? Because you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, because I sent her mother so much child support. I mean, back then I was making millions and millions.
Right.
And they were getting, a lot of money, and it was, I was hoping that it was going toward education.
You never accidentally went to the strip club and accidentally set your daughter up at the lap dance?
No.
Bad.
That'd have been fucked up.
Yeah. That might have been good.
That'd have been fucked up.
This is Alice on the phone. She claims she banged you in the 1980s, and
Really?
she's angry with you.
Really?
Alice, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes. What happened between
That
you?
nigga Coon said.
What?
You lying, nigga.
Whoa.
Damn, Alice is angry.
Yeah, why are you
She's
saying-
still angry.
What?
You cut the bullshit.
All right. What's wrong?
You fucking cocksucker. And fuck you too.
Wow.
Respect, okay?
Damn. She's angry.
Yes, she is.
That's what she wins the Bitter Bitch Award.
I hate you, you fucking nigga.
Oh, man.
That ain't right.
Really?
See, that's what it sounds like, how when you're sleeping with a black woman. A white guy sleeping with a black woman.
Yeah, that's...
That nigga blowing you, motherfucker.
Wait, what?
Fuck what that nigga Coon said.
Man, she's out of line.
Oh, she's out of line. I'm sorry.
He hasn't even said anything.
What?
Shut the fuck up, you fucking animal.
All right, I'll be quiet. Go ahead.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. And I really mean it. I hate you. I hate you, you fucking cocksucker. I hate you.
Wow.
I hate you, bastard. I hate you, fucking cocksucking bitch. I hate
Man.
I wish I could find out what you did to
Yeah,
her.
what did you do?
She sounded like one of those girls you gave a golden shower and you promised a lot of shit to if she was to take the golden shower.
Did Luke pee on...
you fucking animal.
Did Luke pee on you? All right. Thank you, Alice.
Oh, my goodness.
That nigga Coon said.
All right.
You know what? She started the conversation with the same thing she ended it with.
Yeah,
the same exact cadence.
That's
we came right back around.
Well, let me tell you something, man. I'm looking forward to the show.
Hey, I appreciate it.
It's great when you come in. And, you know, this I think is going to be big. You know, after Two Live Crew and all that kind of dies down, you probably say to yourself, what the fuck am I going to do now with show business? How am I going to maintain my image? How am I going to be out there in front of the people? This might be the perfect venue for you.
Yeah.
And who approached you on this?
You know, I talked to some guys named Tone, and they hooked me up with VH1, and we did a shot of pilot.
Are you the executive producer?
No, I'm the creator of the show.
You're the creator of the show. How many episodes are we going to be?
8 episodes right now. If it does good, then we keep doing some more.
I bet you it's going to be. Did you feel pressure to sort of act out wild, or did you just keep it real?
No, I kept it real.
Yeah, because you're wild enough. I mean, you've got enough crazy shit going on that you don't need that.
Yeah, I kept telling him.
Can you imagine this woman who married him coming into Luke's life and seeing all the chaos and staying?
Yeah, I know. Hey, Mike, go ahead. One last question for Luke. I don't want to run out of time, but go ahead.
Luke, hey, man, you married a lawyer. I got to know, did you get a prenup?
Prenuptial agreement.
No.
No.
Oh, see, she's got him.
No.
What?
No.
What? No.
What were you
You look
thinking?
shocked.
What were you thinking?
I mean, you know.
See what I mean?
I figured if I get married, I mean, no prenup.
Oh,
I didn't get it. Seriously,
You got some serious coin in the bank, don't you?
Yeah.
You're over $1 million, right?
Yeah.
Divorce? Right out the window.
In Florida, in
Florida, nothing.
Don't think Florida's going to help you.
My money is protected.
By who?
What?
My money is protected.
What does that
You
mean?
married a lawyer.
What are you talking about?
I know I married a lawyer.
How is your money protected?
My money is protected.
Are you?
I
maybe he's
protected.
right. I don't know.
I protected
OJ
my money.
seems to be living pretty well in Florida.
Exactly. Florida is a place you want to get married.
Really?
California, no, it's fucked up. You better get a prenup.
Your money is protected. I don't think you thought this through.
No, I talked to
You're
my
a pretty
lawyers.
bright guy. Oh,
I
you
talked
did?
to my lawyers.
You
yeah,
did?
Yeah.
All right.
And they assured me that everything is protected.
All right.
And I figure whatever I make while I'm with her, she should get 50%.
Really?
Yeah, she put up with all this shit.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't work while you're with her.
Did your wife want to not be part of the reality show? Did you have to do some convincing there?
Originally she was not supposed to be a part of it. She was supposed to be, like a side thing. And then as the show just progressed, before you know it, she became more and more involved in the show.
You better be careful with this reality stuff because Hulk Hogan's coming in next, and look what happened after his reality.
Yeah, and it's the same crew. It's the same company,
it is.
Pink Sneakers.
And now he's getting a divorce in Florida, and his wife's looking for everything.
Yeah, but in Florida, you don't get it all that.
No, I think, didn't they file in California? That's why she wanted to move. Remember?
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe Luke knows what he's talking about.
Yeah,
here.
Florida is 50-50 state.
Dominic, what does Luke mean when he says he's getting married in Florida? Is he onto something here?
He got a problem?
First of all, I'm a fan and I love that music. But I think two things. Number one, when your wife starts telling you to slow down your spending, it's because she's counting your money that she's going to get.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
He's a divorce attorney.
And number two, the prenup, not only are you worried about the money in the future, you're worried about a guy like me spending 6 weeks questioning you. You always want a prenup, no matter what. And I don't care, and I've done a lot of work in Florida. Matter of fact, I'll be there in 2 weeks. A prenup is always needed. I don't care about Florida's prenup. Someone said to you, you don't need a prenup. It's Florida. It's the property you had before you were married, correct?
That's what my lawyer said.
Yeah, you're your lawyer. You know what? Do me a favor, counselor. Will you do the rest of this case free when they start wanting to question me for days?
That's
you
right.
Said that, then you got a good lawyer or you got a crazy lawyer.
Yeah. So you think?
So they can go after stuff Luke owned before?
Prenups are not only because you want to protect your assets. They're also so you don't litigate. My prenups, they're on videotape.
Luke's feeling shitty about this marriage.
All of a sudden, he's looking at that ring.
Hey, we're bumming. Hey, Dominic, we're going to stop because he's going to bum this man out.
He's getting all upset.
He was feeling pretty good about his life when he walked in.
Yeah.
I've been calling you. Just Leslie and I are calling. When you have time, call back.
I will. I'm sorry.
All right, that's okay. We just want to talk.
Been busy.
Goodbye.
All right, bye-bye.
Oh, Dominic wants to console you about your breakup?
Yes.
Girls' night out business?
You broke up?
I just broke up with somebody, yeah.
Really?
White guy.
A white guy? You look like you would date a black guy.
I date any guy.
Yeah?
Any good guy.
She had a black
you got
guy
a good
before.
guy for me?
Yeah.
You got someone good for her?
I can hook you up.
All right.
Yeah, I got some. The guy who works with me, Louie, out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Can you give it to her hard? She likes it
here
hard.
we go.
I don't know. You gotta ask her.
He's never tried him out.
She needs it really, really hard and fast.
You like it rough, right?
No. Don't listen to
You
him.
don't look like
I'm
you
a
like it
lover.
rough.
She wants LeBron
Not
James.
a fighter.
Really?
Yeah.
LeBron James.
That's right.
That's my boy there.
Really? You can hook me up with him?
Yeah. Oh, see that? There you go.
And she
You may be shooting a little too high.
Let me tell you a little.
Excuse me, Odie?
I don't want to sell her.
23? That's in my age group.
I don't want to oversell her, but she's got 5 very clean cars.
Really? Oh.
All right, look. The show is called
Maybe she could wash LeBron's car.
Luke's Parental Advisory. Check it out, premiering this Monday night at 10:30 on VH1, and check out Luke's website at uncleluke.tv, uncleluke.tv. Check him out. You're going to love the show, I guarantee you. You follow Luke around, it's not going to be boring.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you. Hey, Howard, the boys from UM, they said they want you to come to the game.
Really? I don't go to games. I'm not playing any games.
No, you got to come to the football game.
Really?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
All the players down there. Last time I was on the show, they were all ramping and raving. Oh man,
cool.
can you ask Howard to come to one
I'm
of
going
our
to hang out
games?
with you one time. I want to see what you're up to. I'm gonna
Yeah,
check out
you
what
should
you're
let me do your bachelor party.
Oh, my God.
Why are you looking like that?
I thought you just got married. You're not throwing bachelor parties?
I'll throw
what
your
are you going to
bachelor
do
party.
at the bachelor party?
Yeah, you know what?
You better calm down with no prenup. You better stay away from all bachelor parties.
No, I want to do your bachelor party.
Are you out of your fucking mind? You're crazy.
What you scared of, Howard?
You just stay home.
You know,
Keep shooting your reality show.
You're right. No, you send a bunch of bros to his bachelor party and keep sending them to that same address every week because it's at my house, maybe.
That's right. I'm going to send you over to George Takei's bachelor party. That's where you're going to go.
You don't want
keep
that.
you out of trouble.
Uncle Luke, how'd it go, man?
Oh man, I learned a lot of stuff.
Dude, what was it
prenups and all that?
What was it that phone call that lady that was pissed at you? She said you banged her back in the day.
I don't know what that was all about.
You think she was one of those ladies that weren't clean?
She was. Yeah. No. She had to be clean. And
Oh, that's right.
Bullshitted me. Yeah, that was an interesting call there. I wasn't expecting that one.
You have a good time though today?
No, I had a good time.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, what's up? This is Jason, and on Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about the Wolfie staff survey, which is basically the survey where the staff threw each other under the bus. I was a big winner. I swept 3 major categories in the Wolfies, and I was fine with it, but not everyone else was, and they aired it all out on the wrap-up show. Check it out.
You were a little bit pissed off today. Was that because of the survey? I mean, you all of a sudden...
What pissed off?
No, your mood turned.
Oh, that stupid Wolfie thing?
Yeah. You seemed a little upset about it.
You know what? Wolfie thinks he's going to be the next Stuttering John around here, I think. And you know what? Let Wolfie know that Stuttering John is no longer here and there's not going to be another Stuttering John.
Are you mad at Wolfie?
Yeah, because he's trying to, by doing what he did with this stupid survey, it's like trying to turn everybody against each other.
Yeah, but Howard approved it. In other words,
I understand
he pitched it as an idea, and Howard said, "Yes, let's do that."
Fine,
I mean, Howard
I don't care. I think it was just to rile everybody up and get everybody mad at everybody. It's the right time of the year to do that at Christmas time.
I totally agree.
It's always the right thing.
I totally agree with what you're saying, but I don't think it's out of place for the show.
No, I didn't say it was out of place for the show, but it's been done already pretty much. John did that a long time ago.
And it worked great.
Yeah, it worked great. So why
in fact,
why
some
do
ways,
it again? Come up with something original. Don't steal John's shit, okay?
I think in some ways today was a bit of a disappointment because nobody really got mad enough. I thought that Jason might crumble, but I could see you were upset. What is the part that upset you?
None of that upset me because I don't care if anybody likes me or not. I really don't give a fuck, okay? But just what I just stated. What he did is to turn everybody against each other, right around the holiday time, which is asinine. I thought it was totally friggin' asinine.
So you're not mad at the results. You're mad
No,
that
I
he
could care
did it
less
in the
who
first
hates me.
place.
To be honest with you, I don't care if anybody likes me here. I'm not here to be a popularity person, whatever. I'm not here for that. You don't like me, it's fine. You want to call me a douche, that's also fine. But I'm about to fight out of a fucking cannon this morning for some reason. And I'll tell you what I said. I'll tell you what I vote with the Jason thing.
Go ahead.
The only thing I put down for Jason was that he's a big gossip, which he is.
He knows that.
But other than that, I love Jason.
Oh, so you weren't the one who voted Jason in every negative
absolutely
category?
not. No.
That is probably, to me, the most curious thing of the whole bunch. I said to Howard when I got the results last week, I said, the headline to this is, I think Jason's going to be crushed by this whole thing. And I think John Hein and Will put me aside. They go, I don't think Jason's going to be really bothered by it. So maybe I'm looking at it a different way.
By the way, is everyone here? I'm totally willing to be up front if we can figure out like which is whose. Are you guys?
Well, I can't even remember.
Yeah, but Benji, why would you want to go there? It's just sort of the point I just brought out.
You're
why
right.
do you want people to
maybe
hate
after
each other
Christmas?
now?
After Christmas,
You know, it's so stupid, that whole thing he started.
Well,
third night of the menorah.
Did you vote for Ronnie being the biggest douche?
I think I put Jason down. I think I put Jason.
He's already.
But no, I have one answer that can be like you can definitely say it's mine because I know I put who would I want to be the father to my kids? I put Richard. I think I also put him as the worst dad because of the abortion. I might have switched it to Sal. I can't remember for sure.
Okay, here's a move.
But definitely, I put Richard as the best parent.
Here's a move that
as I want to be the parent of my kids,
which is so funny.
If I had kids,
the one thing that bothers me, thing that I'd love to know who said it about me. Somebody said that Gary's the biggest douche, the biggest ass kisser,
and biggest user.
And the biggest user. The first two I'll take, but but user I don't feel that fits me. So I'm trying to figure it out. So then Benji goes, that might have been me. And I go, why? And he goes, but it might not have. I can't remember. And it's just like Benji's confessing to everything.
But if you guys can remember, would you be willing to let your sheets up front?
Yeah, I can remember. The one thing I remember, I don't remember exactly I don't remember who I picked as the biggest douche. I really don't remember.
And I'll say I absolutely like Jason. I absolutely like him.
I can say that
I enjoy working with him, and I respect him. However, I also do think if I had to pick one who's the biggest douche, he would be the one that day.
Well, you can like Jason, but still vote him in some of these negative categories. And I don't think, Jason's here, but I don't think a lot of it came as a surprise. Maybe a couple of them did, but not a lot of them. I don't want to put words in your mouth, Jason.
Well, okay, look, most annoying. I think I voted for myself for most annoying. I'm not joking about that. Biggest ass kissers, like whatever. Biggest gossip. Again, whatever. They're the only one that, and I'm really not upset, but I'm just confused by the douche one because I'm not 100% sure what that means. Like, okay, biggest ass kisser, people think I kiss ass, all right, whatever. But I just don't, I'm not 100% sure what being a douche is, and considering that these are the my peers that I work next to all the time that filled out the survey, I even said it to Benji. I go, just tell me what you meant by me being a douche, and maybe I'll try and work on myself a little bit.
Well, JD, how would you define biggest douche?
How would I define biggest douche?
What's another word for douche? Jerk?
Maybe not jerk, but jerky. Maybe maybe arrogant, cocky, sort of just like all those melded into one word.
So you voted for Jared?
No, Jared wasn't able to be voted.
No, but I don't get, when I think of douche, I don't think arrogant or cocky.
I think it is. I think it's asshole plus attitude.
But Jason,
then I'll take that. Then fuck you all. I don't care.
Well, that's another thing that was a little bit confusing on this. My understanding was we were only voting for the people who got the survey sent to them.
We were.
Which eliminated Goodstein, DePace, although DePace got a ton of write-in votes as the worst parent. All the Howard TV guys were.
McClure,
Ralph wasn't part of it, right?
Ralph.
Yeah, they were all
Ross
out
Zapin.
of it. But I don't know if, I guess that was clear, but I don't think everyone necessarily did that. And a lot of people didn't fill out all the questions.
Yeah, and the fact that Howard, Robin, and Tim didn't participate at all sort of made this fizzle a little bit.
By the way, I totally disagree with Ronnie. What Wolfie did, these sorts of games are great. I mean, this is like some of the best moments on the show.
And but before Christmas, you didn't.
Before Christmas, even better. I don't know. I mean, before Christmas is our fault. I mean, it took a while to get the surveys filled out, but.
I had a lot of difficulty even there were some of them where I just didn't have an answer to.
Same with
like
me,
who's the
yeah.
biggest douche? Like I didn't really have an answer for that. And I think I told John Hein this when we filled them out. I said that there were a couple of categories that were negative that I put down Scott the engineer's name solely because I felt like I love Scott. I put down Scott the engineer's name because I felt like he could take it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I felt like he could take it.
I love how Scott became.
No, but
he's had years of experience.
And I said it. I felt really bad about this. Like 2 or 3 questions, I used him as my default guy because I felt I had to answer every question. But I don't even believe that he fits the bill.
I definitely did some strategically where I knew, I was scared. Oh shit, I might get that, so I have to vote towards who already is going to be the majority. so I don't become the majority in that one.
But also, like, okay, honestly, like, I really don't care, and actually my categories aren't that bad. I would much rather be most biggest douche than laziest. I mean, honestly, because you guys are the people we work with every day. If I got voted laziest or whatever else got voted, that would hurt me way more.
Well, the man who took home the title of laziest and most likely to write a book about Howard and won a bunch of other most jealous of other success, Scott the engineer now joining us. Gary says you were the default answer.
I guess. Yeah, for like one or two, but it was like, but I didn't even have, like, I felt I had to put down an answer. I was like, if I have to put down an answer, I'll put down Scott, because Scott takes shit anyway. And Scott can take, but
okay, so you all can say what you want about me. I mean, I just laugh it off, but I did find my answers. I will give them to Howard. I won't tell you right now.
Okay.
I'd rather have Howard reveal my answers, but it was funny. Lazy, I don't think I'm lazy. Okay. I mean, that's fine. What?
Nothing. Apparently your peers do.
They do.
Did you vote?
I mean, I think everybody on the show works hard, including me, so I don't think I'm lazy. I don't know why I get... You know what it is? It looks like I do nothing. I'm so good at what I do, it looks like I do nothing.
He moves so fast, he's standing still.
You got the lazy tag for you when we were at the old studio, right? And you were all the way down the hall.
Take my time, right?
And you would. It would almost seem like you were walking slow on purpose to show us that we needed you.
No, I wasn't. A part of that was I was very overweight and I smoked a lot, so it took me a while to get going.
Scott, were you upset by anything that you won today? Any categories that you took?
The jealousy thing, I'm really not jealous of people that have success. I voted for myself in that category because I couldn't think of anybody else. But I don't really, I'm really happy for people, maybe now more than ever, that do well and have success.
You've mellowed some.
Yeah, I have changed a lot since I've gotten older. So I don't like to be, critical of people anymore. Right.
I bet a lot of people also would be fearful of, not that I don't know what the categories, but putting Howard, Tim, or Gary for a lot of the categories.
Apparently people
put my name down for plenty of shit.
Yeah, Gary and Tim's name were all over these sheets. Apparently.
I will tell you,
well, the last one you remember who put your name down. Like, this is like 10 years ago.
Well, but that was a different thing. I'll tell you, there was one category where my name wasn't put down at all that was very upsetting to me.
Which was?
It was, who do you think will go to have success when the show is done? I didn't get a fucking vote. I think
it said most success.
I think, but Robin got a bunch of votes, Fred got a bunch of votes, and John High got a bunch of votes.
No, it was me, Robin, and Artie. We all tied, but you didn't get any votes in that category.
I don't believe so.
I think I put Artie for that.
I got to tell you, towards the end of the survey, I was kind of like, fuck this, and I kind of I didn't care who I wrote down. I didn't give it a lot of thought towards like the last 5 answers. So that was part of it also.
Yeah, I would say there were. If we did this survey again, the things I would change is I think there were too many questions that were a little vague, and we got to open up the pool because, again, how many times can you write Scott down for an answer? Like, there might have been other guys I would have written down, but since our pool to choose from was
Jason, you
smaller,
got most of the negative votes, not me. So I'm
not complaining about them.
It's not about me. I mean, I didn't seem to get a lot of negative votes. I got a few.
Well, hey, the one that I'm really curious about is, because to me this is like really a telling one. I came in second for it. Sal came in first, but like, who wouldn't you have at your house?
Yeah, you asked me that in the hallway.
Right. So I'm trying to figure out who did that. That's the one that would definitely.
But are you surprised by that? I mean, you had night terrors at John's house,
right?
Remember? So that was like a little.
But
freaky.
Most people here have invited me to their house. I'm trying to figure out who it was. Like, I think.
Yeah, I already had you to my house, so it clearly wasn't me who wrote it.
Was it?
No, because I had to see my house.
Okay.
And you didn't do anything.
Anyone else here?
How many votes did you get?
3. So I think my guess was Tracy. I guessed Ronnie too, but I asked him. He said it wasn't him, and I don't know who the third would be. I thought it might be you, but I wasn't sure.
As far as I can remember, I don't think I voted you for that.
You know what? I may have written your name down. I can't remember now.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I was doing the Benji thing.
I don't know.
I think I might have. I can't remember.
It could have, but maybe I wrote somebody else.
Exactly.
Oh wait, are you guys being serious or just playing?
No, we're being like you.
All right, on Tuesday's wrap-up show, there was a big debate on whether who creeped out the Miss Howard TV the most, Benji or me. So we brought the Miss Howard TV Alex in to settle the debate on who is more creepy. So check it out.
And how good did Alex look today, Gary?
She looked a lot better than she did. We got pictures sent out last night, and I don't know. I didn't like the pictures. I didn't like the poses. She was really cute.
The big issue was whether or not her breasts were real.
Right.
And Howard decided to let Benji find out. And quickly, Benji was removed from the process, and Ganji came over to really show Benji how it's done. And Benji's rolling his eyes because he doesn't think Howard really understands the way you check to see if a girl's breasts are real.
Feel them, and it's
Gary. Wait, suddenly after 20 years we've changed this?
What do you mean?
That we all like say, oh yeah, they're real? Like
No,
you ruin it for
I'm not
everybody?
sure. I'm not positive. I have to check. Let me check the top or the bottom. And if they feel a little weird on the top, they might be real.
And then Ganji's just like, oh yeah, they're real.
Well, because I got the sense that he wanted you to just move on.
Right.
So that was why.
You were creeping her out.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That's you guys like fucking.
No. You really.
I'm creeping her out.
But you were.
All right.
Did you get the sense that Howard wanted you to move on?
I don't give a fuck.
But that's not the question. The question is, did you get the sense that he wanted you to move on?
I got the sense that Ganji and I actually did the exact same thing. The first microphone they put in front of my face wasn't working.
That's true.
And Howard like just got annoyed because the microphone wasn't working and said move on.
Ted, play the clip of controversy, please.
Okay, you see right now.
Benji, you're so annoying. Just touch them and just tell me if they're real.
He's trying to explain something.
I can show you. I can tell you, but I can prove it to you too.
Do they feel real or not?
They are not.
Benji, get away from me. Let Ganji
Okay, you see where the
test her
nipples
breast.
are? You see how
Just get away. Get away. Get away.
Why are you being so stupid?
Yeah,
It's
go ahead.
really easy.
Let Ganji feel
Take that top all the way off so I can really tell. Let's
Go ahead.
cut this
What,
out.
have you been taking Ronnie lessons?
Yeah, Ganji, you took charge there.
Well, yeah, Ganji did it so differently than I did.
Are you really irritated?
Yeah, I really am.
What's irritating you?
Because you guys are like just playing into the whole thing.
No, I'm
You're
not playing
taking too long.
Oh yeah, I did it so differently. That like what I said and what Ganji said was so different. And Ganji, when you came on, you commanded the situation, and it was intriguing, and everyone just had to listen to that segment. I will study Ganji's part, and hopefully next time I'll do better.
This is what I will tell you, Benji. When Howard hears the words from you, let me explain, he knows that there's no quick explanation coming. All right. That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
Just explain. Don't say, let me explain.
You see, you did that much better than Gary, actually. Gary, you should learn from Ganji, too.
You're super defensive.
I know.
Yes, I am.
All right, Ganj. Did you think that, I mean, you always know Miss Howard TV is the best.
Right.
Was Alex creeped out in any way by what Benji did?
I think she was a little bit. I think you could tell in her eyes because he was not only was he tweaking, he was getting in position to tweak. It was like he started from behind, then he went in front. It was like there was too much. It was just get in there, grab him, and move on.
Is Alex around? Can we ask her herself?
Yeah, she's
and
here.
I guarantee I can make any girl here say they're creeped out by you guys.
But Benji, I'm being totally serious. You know that we think you're a good guy. We know that you know you. It's not like this bullshit. I love you, but you know that we think you're a good guy. But you know, I mean, before you got here, no one had ever said to you that you creep chicks out at times.
I think every guy has creeped chicks out at times.
Right, but nobody said that to you often?
It wasn't like this regular, thing that
I was just asking.
I don't think your looks or anything creeped her out. I think the way you were behaving creeped
I think
her out.
any strange guy grabbing your tits will, to some extent, might creep some girls out.
She said you can touch them if you want.
When she gets here,
she gave permission.
Benji, when she gets here, I will ask very simply, did Benji creep you out at all?
Oh, that lead. That's leading. I object. That's a leading question.
What should he say?
How should I ask? What did you think?
First of all, we have to make sure she's not hearing it.
What did you think?
Hey, how was that experience of the guys feeling your breasts?
Okay. What did you think of the way the guy?
Just start with that.
Give me that again.
I'll do it.
You can't ask.
But the creeper can't ask the creepy questions.
You tell me what to say.
Oh, that was really neat. You've been in the studio. We enjoyed you in the studio today. How was it having guys feel your breasts?
How was it having guys feel your breasts?
Right.
And she'll answer. And can I follow up with?
She'll say, "Well, it was a little funny."
Can I follow up? Did Ganji or Benji do it any differently? Is that a fair question? That's not leading. She's in the hall, so she's not going to hear what I'm saying right now. That's fair.
Yes.
Okay.
But I also think she's already been questioned.
What do you mean?
So Alex. So okay, here comes Miss Howard TV. She will answer my question, and just as we talked about. Alex, come on over here.
Alex.
This is Alex, who is January 2010's Miss Howard TV. Alex, welcome to the wrap-up show. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Please have a seat. We were talking before you came in here about a bit of an awkward situation. How did you feel about the guys coming over to feel your breast today?
I don't know. Like, honestly, yeah, it happens at work, so I don't know. Like,
Just par for the course.
That happens at work?
Yeah.
So, like, if I get a dance from you, I'm allowed to fill you up?
Kind of. Well, I don't know if you're allowed to, but
because every place I've ever been to, they yell hands, turn on the lights, and throw me in the parking lot.
Well, she's got the full friction happening down at the club if you pay the right money. That's what you said on the show today, correct?
Right.
All right. Was there any difference between Ganji or Benji feeling, like checking to see if your breasts were real?
yeah.
What was the difference?
I'm sorry, I don't.
That's
what-
Benji, that's Ganji.
Okay, Ganji just seemed like, I don't know, he was just, like, he knew they were real, he just wanted to keep his hands on my boobs.
Wait, you're looking at Benji but saying it's Ganji.
Oh,
did
no.
Benji do that or did
No,
Ganji do
he
that?
did.
This is Benji.
Hey.
Okay, Benji did that, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You got to say who it is because people can't see you.
Okay.
play. So Benji, go ahead. Say what you just said.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
Benji,
I'm the
like-
chubby, balding guy.
If you could, give me 3 words that would describe your feelings when Benji was touching your breasts. Three or 4 words that would describe your feelings. Just throw out some words.
I don't know.
Whatever
comes to mind.
Whatever you're feeling, just go with it.
He won't be offended, or he won't.
Okay. I don't know, it was kind of weird because, like, I don't know, I get offended when, like, people think my boobs are fake, but
I understand that.
it's all right, though.
You got 3 more words left.
So
I
it
don't
seems like
know.
all she
Okay,
really cared about
cold.
is if they were real. or
Cold?
not.
His hands were freezing.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
It's all right.
But I don't want to put words in your mouth. You just said this, but you felt like he knew they were real, and he was
Yeah.
just kind of lingering there to enjoy
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Now, what about Ganji? He
He was just like, oh, okay, they're real.
so more matter of fact.
Yeah. So you knew they were real. You just wanted to keep feeling them, right?
You have seriously. I see so many breasts on this show, and it's just you get used to it in the studio. You have the most amazing breasts I have ever felt, and they are real.
George in Charleston, you're on the wrap-up show.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, George.
Perfect way to ask the question to this young lady. Ask her, while you were in the studio today, who creeped you out? Or did anybody creep you out? You know?
The question was, I'm sure you have a bad connection. I'm going to let you go. But George asked, when you were in the studio today, did anybody creep you out?
No, honestly, I'm so used to it from work. Like, you're not the weirdest person that's ever touched my boobs.
That is so sweet of you to say.
Did you find what Benji did creepy at all?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
Like, not really.
And what about Ganji? Because he's creepy just to begin with.
No. He was fine, too.
All right. So, did I ask fairly, Benji? Was I leading her at all?
You can step down from the stand.
Thank you.
She could stay.
She
You
could
can stay. More quiet. I'm just teasing.
Oh, okay.
They want you to say that I was creepy when I
Oh,
felt
no,
you.
I
Which,
didn't.
listen, I'm sure, like, when strange guys feels your breast, that's not, you have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And maybe that is a little awkward.
I mean, like,
for you.
it is kind of weird, but I guess just because I'm used to it.
Yeah, you know guys like to touch you.
Gary, is it
Yeah.
fair to say for Alex that weird is analogous to creepy?
I would
Oh,
make that.
see,
I would take that leap.
That is leading the witness.
I'm not leading the witness. I'm asking Gary.
We
I
start
didn't ask
talking
Alex.
to
in front of the jury.
What do you be watching Law and Order?
Every single episode.
Hey, it's Gary Delabate, Baba Booey. On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we talked about why very hot Carrie won the Cougar contest, why she was so hot, she had a great butt and everything. And then Fred stopped by. He joined the conversation. Then we started talking about how Fred gets and uses all his great and amazing sound effects. Here's what happened.
These women were qualified for this competition.
Totally. Jason and I and a bunch of us, we went through the pictures and we sort of ran the gamut. So, because you could have put a bunch of 38-year-olds in there, but it's sort of, we wanted it to be, full-fledged Cougar. So it sort of ran the gamut. And the youngest one didn't win. I was saying to the guys that during the break, I said I was way more turned on by these women than some of the Howard TV girls because in my mind, it was feasible that, in other words, like I think of myself with one of the Howard TV girls. I was like, well, that couldn't happen on any planet. She's 21, but like in this, looking at these women, I was like, yeah, they could dig me.
You saying they're gettable?
In my mind, I didn't say they were gettable in real life, but in my mind, it wouldn't seem insane, for me to have hooked up with one of them, in my fantasy.
Now, how would you define a cougar?
Well, it was weird because I think even 38 seems young to me for a cougar. I would have thought, we went to the people that put it on Cougar Life, and we said, what's the definition of a cougar? And they said 35 to 50. But I think you can be a cougar as long as you can pull it off, and I think there's probably a lot that are over 50 that do pull it off.
And did the fake boobs have any effect on the contestants? Nobody seemed to mind.
No, it didn't. Nobody was bothered by it.
And how did
we're going to start complaining about fake booze on this show?
Well, how did their bodies look after? I mean, they all had multiple kids.
Yeah. I think what everybody. I think the one that won, she was really cute and petite. She had a smoking body and all that stuff and a good personality. But the one that came in second, her stomach was really in great shape. She had like the flattest abs and she had a pretty kick-ass body.
That was the bartender, right?
Yeah.
BJ the bartender.
Yes.
Right. But BJ and Teresa both came up short to Carrie, who won the Cougar contest, and we actually have her getting her crown right here.
I'm going to tell you something about Carrie. She's got me.
Really?
Had me from the beginning. Her personality is insanely good. And as I saw the ass, I said, this is a girl I'm banging. I would bang this girl. And she doesn't even have a husband, so she really fits the definition of a cougar.
And she is dating younger men.
So I have to go with her, ladies. Don't be mad at me because you're all delightful.
Absolutely not. No. She's gorgeous. I agree. She is gorgeous.
We are going to crown Carrie the hottest cougar that we could find out there. Now, Carrie, how do you feel?
Gosh, I feel so complimented. Thank you so much.
By the way, can we do a little sidebar on the brilliance of Fred?
Oh.
Not only were those sound effects amazing, but instead of just going out and getting one crappy sound effect, he had an array of cougar sounds. And my favorite one was at the beginning where, we say we have one contestant who's 38, it was like, "Row," and we have another contestant who's 42, it was like, "Row," and then we have one that's 50, it was like, "Row." And he goes, yeah, that one's weaker. That cougar's a little weaker.
Yes, Fred gets major bonus points for making that segment.
It made me laugh every time he played it.
Yeah, great job, Fred, as always. I asked him to come down. I don't know if he got the email because I didn't get to see him at the end of the show, but of course we'd love it if he dropped by. So Carrie wins, and sometimes there's an advantage to going first, and sometimes there's a disadvantage to going. It was clearly an advantage for her to go first because she charmed everybody when she was in there.
Right. So you had to charm us more than she did, which nobody was able to pull off.
Now, is that because she showed her ass? Because everyone seemed to fall in love with that.
No, she sort of had the personality. She had a good story. She was willing to answer anything we threw at us. And, we said, will you take that off? And she said, yeah. So, yeah, she did. She had all the points.
Dustin in Georgia, you're on the wrap-up show.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Dustin, what's on your mind?
Nothing. How do these chicks stack up to, let's say, the 21-year-old, though, honestly?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. They're not 21. The girl today that won was twice. She was 42, so she was twice 21. She was double the age of a 21-year-old, but she looked really good. So, no, she's not a 21-year-old. I don't know how do you answer that.
The pictures are up on howardstern.com if you want to check it out for yourself, Dustin. But you would think that if you saw them up close, they would weather a little bit and not look that great. And that wasn't the case. And I don't think any of them had facial work done, Gary. I mean, they all three had pretty faces, but I thought Carrie was the best looking.
Bodies are still kicking now.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so. Now joining us, Fred Norris. And Fred, we were giving you major kudos for the Cougar contest. You seem to be having the time of your life with those sound
I was
effects.
having a blast with that. I think I may have gotten a lot of emails to the positive. And, of course, you have the one or two saying, don't play them so much, you drove me crazy. But since most people liked him, I'm just going to say we had a success.
How did you find the wounded cougar for the oldest contestant?
It was basically just I walked into Scott's. I don't know. We were talking about it in the air like maybe the day or two before. And every time they said cougar, I kept hearing the sound in my head. I'm going, why not just be obnoxious and play that cougar sound effect every time they talk about the Cougar contest? Well, the Cougar contest came. We never got a chance to get into that again. So I just used them during the course of the show. And I told Scott, give me a cornucopia of cougar sound effects. So it went from because I said, I want the robust Mercury cougar growl for somebody very rambunctious, and I want kind of like the old, tired, weary cougar in case we have someone in there who looks like, rapping granny.
What was it? What was the lion's name in The Lion King? The old grandfather?
Oh, not Simba.
Scar.
No, I know he was. No, Scar was the bad guy.
Right.
It was, I don't know, who was Simba's dad?
I can't remember,
Steve?
but it's like
Mufasa. Thank you, Steve Rendell.
That was the Mufasa sound effect.
It worked. But, Fred, I thought you actually voted first, and I thought you wrapped up Carrie pretty well as to why she should win. But
and I was nervous because I gave her a really high score when she first came in. I'm going, man, there's no room to wiggle here. What if the other women are really, really hot and dynamic, and not that they weren't, but she definitely she ruled the roost.
Now, I would have BJ would have done better for me because I thought she had a great body and she had a really pretty face. She would have done better for me, but I took age into account, and I said to myself, one is 38, one's 42, and the one that's 42 is pulling it together more. Like if BJ were 43 or 44, I might have voted for her.
Yeah, but I went with like the strict definition of cougar, and the strict definition of cougar is somebody who is single, and maybe you can play fast and loose.
Yeah, purely on wanting to do. Would you take BJ above the winner, Carrie?
It was close, but I still think I
would take Carrie.
I still would take Carrie, but I thought, but I can't discount BJ. You know what I mean? She's still right up there for me.
Well, before, Fred, you even got a chance to vote, Howard went to Robin like he always does, and Robin, she goes, I don't want to vote first. She made a big deal out of being put on the spot.
I'm not sure why that happened.
Where did that come from?
I don't know, man. Everybody here is getting all fucking soft, and Robin's like, I don't want to insult anybody. I was like, really?
Well, then you're on the wrong show.
Exactly. I mean, it happens, I think sometimes when it comes to the critiquing women, that Robin feels.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, this is the show. Everybody comes in. They kind of know what the ground rules are going to be. I mean, if they listen to the show, they know that things are not necessarily going to be pretty. Although were all of them not listeners? One of them was a listener, or one was not a listener.
Yeah, the one that won, I think.
No,
she said she found out when Jason called her.
Right. Okay, so she never heard the show, and
the other one, the husband entered her.
Right.
This is a lot better than when you had the Butterface contest. We would call.
Oh my God! I told you guys that one of the women I had to call for Butterface. I didn't realize she went to college with this guy. So the guy told her he entered her, but he didn't tell her what it was. So luckily, I called her and I said, do you know what this contest is? And she goes, oh, yeah. I said, how'd you enter the contest? I go, a guy, one of my classmates entered me. I go, what did he tell you? He said, it's for girls with really hot bodies. And then that was all it was. So there was like this long pause, and I said, well, listen, I got to tell you, and I forget, I tempered it as best I could, but I said, it's for girls whose bodies are so much better than their faces. And then there was a long pause, and she sort of laughed and got it. And then the second call, I told her it was the Butterface contest. But that was really difficult to break that to her.
Dan in Massachusetts, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, I was just, everyone. I was just going over that cougar thing there. There's only two of the girls in the competition that really define a cougar. Now, a cougar used to be a single woman, divorced woman. They used to come into a bar room, and they'd hunt around for younger guys. There was two married women. Those are MILFs, not cougars. They shouldn't even been in the contest.
Well, we went to Cougar Life. We looked for their rules, and I brought it to Howard. Howard said everybody should be able to enter, not just single women.
Well, can you be a married cougar?
Why not?
No, because you can't go in the bar rooms and hunt for guys if you're married.
Well, I'm sure some do.
We opened it up, but Fred, you actually said that when you made your judgment.
Right.
You said that,
I felt in the purest sense, but I agree. I think you could have other people in there too, even if they're married, because there are a lot of women get hit on and whatnot. And if they were to get divorced, I'm sure they would be going in the younger direction.
No, I just didn't know if we checked it with the Gaming Commission or all that.
Exactly. Yeah, Floyd Patterson said no way.
Right.
Jeannie in Atlanta, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. Great to talk to you. I've listened a long time. First time I've called. But about the contest, I had a question. Who made the rules as far as the age? Because I'm 35, and to me,
you'd be eligible.
I don't consider myself a cougar. 35 seems really young.
Well, you're a young cougar, but you're a cougar, and the people
cougar in training.
Cubs are what cougars go after.
Okay.
But the people from Cougar Life said, we went to them and we said, what are your rules? They said 35 to 50 is a cougar. And then I think
because anybody is 35, his chances are they're lying about their age anyway. They're probably 40.
And then I think 50 to 60 is a badger, and over that is a Wolverine.
So what do you think is what?
And
what
after
age,
that, it's like roadkill.
What age do you think you become a cougar?
Oh gosh, probably mid 40s. I mean,
no, that's too old already.
Oh, come on!
You're already.
You guys know.
You're already toward the end of the expressway by that point.
But listen,
that's the new 25. You know.
But Jeannie, you're 35, right? So if you're smoking hot, and how many 35-year-olds do you know that could date a 21-year-old? A cougar could. Most 35-year-olds could date more their age if they're just really good looking. But if you're super hot at 35, you're going to get the younger guy, and that's a cougar.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about Benji and the date he's planning to bring to Howard's holiday party. Howard talked to him on the air about it. Benji emailed Howard and his assistant Laura about it. And we were lucky enough to have Benji's date, Sarah, call in and plead her case. And I think that basically speaks for itself. Listen to what we said.
This is both to Benji and Sarah. Do you see why Howard would have any reservation? And
that's not how this all came up. This
Really,
came
what
up.
does he think I'm going to do?
Well, we don't know.
Well,
Like, never mind.
if you come tonight, you should definitely grab Sal's penis. by
No,
the way.
you're egging Sarah.
Just be yourself, Sarah.
No,
You already told me I
Yeah,
couldn't get
be your
naked,
crazy
so
self like you were
I
here.
already know that.
What do you mean I'm egging her on? She
said-
doesn't know what not to do at a
But
party.
you're saying like to do stuff,
but she's smart enough to know not what to do.
But right now, even
she doesn't, Gary, because she's already posting it all over her Facebook where she's going tonight.
No, she's
I did
not.
not.
Yes, she
Yeah, I saw it
Where'd she post?
I did
this
not.
morning.
No.
What did she post, Ronnie?
That she was going to a party and going to have a blast.
No, I did not write that.
Well, we saw it.
No, I didn't.
All right.
Ronnie, you're lying.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, you
Someone wrote it on my wall. I did not write
I saw it.
that.
She
that
didn't.
wasn't me who wrote it.
I don't know who wrote it. Somebody, it was on
So
your
someone
Facebook.
wrote on her wall.
I
didn't write it.
I don't know
I
who
did
the
not
fuck
write
wrote it,
it.
but it was on her page.
All right, forget it.
All right?
It's on Sarah's wall. We're not saying that you wrote it, Sarah. Ronnie, wait, Benji. Ronnie, I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead, ask me whatever you want.
Do you think Benji should have thought twice about bringing Sarah to this party?
Yeah.
Why? Because hold on, Sarah, you'll get to
Just
talk.
because of the way she carried on here.
What?
I mean, she was so fucked up here. We had to practically carry her out of the studio. And then she was going to beat that girl up. I mean, who comes to a show and they're going to beat somebody up?
Howard had to turn her mic off in the middle of the segment because
Yeah,
she wouldn't
I
stop
know.
talking.
Well, I get that sometimes too. But Sarah, I can even tell right now, Sarah's nervous right now. That's why she's laughing so much.
Well, do you think she's getting nervous at the party tonight?
No, I think she'll have fun. She's a nice.
But why would she be perfectly calm tonight, but not now?
Or in the studio?
Because when we hang out together, we sit around, we have fun.
Yeah.
We talk, we watch movies, we read books.
Hey, Sarah, hold on a second. Hold on.
I don't believe that for a
Sarah,
minute. I don't believe that for a minute.
Hold on a second. Sarah, what do you and Benji talk about? Like, what would you say is your biggest common interest for you and Benji?
What do we talk about? He teaches me stuff.
Like what?
Yeah, I know what he teaches, though.
What is he?
He teaches me things.
Like what? Give one
I
example.
don't know. He read a book to me once. He talks to me and teaches me stuff. I don't know.
But what would you say the one thing that you and Benji have in common when you go, he and I really we get along well. That's why I continue to go out with him from time to time. We get along well because he and I do what? Talk about what or go and do what? What is it that you guys like about each other?
Because we like doing the same thing.
Which is what?
You know.
You don't want me to.
You know what? She answers questions just like you.
Yeah.
Can you name one thing?
Seriously, I can see why the two of you hit it off so
Perfect.
well. Neither of you answer the questions.
Can you name one thing Benji's taught you?
Wait, what?
One thing Benji has taught you.
He taught me. No. He taught me. What did he teach me?
You're some teacher, Benji.
What did he teach me?
Benji, do you even remember? Benji, do you?
Not how to get out of thought.
Do you even remember the book you read to her?
Yeah.
What was it?
He read it.
It's a special book to her. Is it cool if I say?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a Shel Silverstein book about a triangle that rolls.
Wait, whoa. Shel Silverstein, who just died last year, by the way, writes children's books. He writes children's books. I used to read them to my kids.
Well, yeah, but a lot of children's books are special to people. It's a special book to her. It's very special to her.
Where are the sidewalk ends? Did you go with that?
What's his big book? His really big book?
I don't remember what, Sarah, what's
The Giving Tree.
What's the book
The
called?
Giving
It's
Tree.
about a circle. It's about a triangle that doesn't fit in, and it becomes a circle. Right?
Yeah, it's the missing piece meets the big O.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Oh, the missing piece. I know that.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of
And
the
we
book?
had fun talking about it.
Hey, Ben,
Yeah.
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think if Howard was listening to this right now, he would tell you to...
But the scrutiny didn't come because of that at all. It was like whether you should. You guys made it about.
Let's forget about why we got
was.
here. Let's talk about why we're
Yeah,
here.
the
right
scrutiny
now.
is here.
And
Let's
Benji, don't
accept
be
that.
disingenuous. You were the one that was keeping the girl's name secret.
Because
so
I
you
didn't-
obviously
I didn't
feared
know if-
this.
No, yeah, because I know how much you guys hype things, and I didn't know if Sarah wanted her name on the air with us.
No,
doing
but you
this.
kept it
I
secret.
asked her.
You kept the secret off the
He
air
teaches
too.
me how to eat healthy. That's what it is. That's what it was.
I do have to. The one thing I do.
He taught me that.
Sarah,
I've been training Sarah a little
all right,
bit.
hold on, guys.
Yeah, I'll bet you have.
I don't think anybody could really hear Sarah. Sarah, what did you just say?
He teaches me how to eat healthy. That's what it was.
Okay.
Perfect.
And you teach it, and I'll bet you teach him the same thing, correct?
Yes.
I'll bet you do.
Ralph
Looks
Sorello, what would you like to say about this?
Hey, now, quickly, I didn't realize the scope and magnitude of this disaster. That, no offense to you, honey, but that even Benji would cross his mind to bring her to this party is ridiculous.
Ralph,
Benji,
we've
can I
dated
just
for
finish?
like 2 months.
What's that?
We've dated for 2 months. It's not like this is some stranger to me.
Yeah, but Benji, she's got a checkered past. I mean, the way she performed in the studio, you got to judge somebody.
Ralph?
It's like a court of law.
Ralph, is there not a million things that you've not done like that people have accused you of, or you've been seen doing that kind of thing?
Apples and you're being ridiculous. And you know what? This is one of those things. You're making it all about you because now whether you bring the girl or not, it's a whole Benji thing. And if she shows up, you're going to put her in an uncomfortable situation where everybody's going to be watching her and judging her.
That is. I don't want her to be uncomfortable.
Right, so leave her home.
I don't think she can be uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't think.
I really do. I think she's very.
You guys don't know how to read people.
She's
at
very
all.
uninhibited. She doesn't seem.
You do?
No, even just talking to her now, she seems like she's not. She doesn't seem to mind that we're talking to her. She doesn't seem offended in any way.
She has a very shy side, and she's and
if you are going to bring her, I would suggest that she does whatever she did when she came to the studio last time. Get hopped up on. That would be fantastic.
I bet I got to be honest. You seem like the one that's stuck up right now. Like you seem the one that's all stiff, and she seems very comfortable and very open.
Right.
Yeah, he's making I thought he was making a big deal about it when he asked me.
Will you feel?
He told me what I should wear, how I should be. I don't know. It's just a lot.
Wait. What did I tell you? I told you to wear a nice dress.
How did Sarah? How did he tell you to be? How did he say you should act?
I don't know. He just made me really he just thought about it a lot. I don't know.
But she thinks I think about everything a lot.
But Benji, this is what I said before. Even that all this is going through it, and you have to instruct somebody is just it's a bad idea from the get go.
Wait, Gary, you didn't discuss with Mary what to wear?
No.
You guys didn't discuss what kind of clothes other women are wearing to
She
it?
told me what she was wearing. I did not tell her what to wear.
I think a lot of guys' wives ask them that. Like,
Gary, did you tell Mary not to get fucked up and take any drugs?
No. In fact, Mary, get a little fucked up. We're staying in the city tonight.
Hey, Benji, wasn't this girl on Idiot Trivia?
Yes.
I don't remember what it was called. She was on the show a couple times.
Okay.
Yes.
But she's smart. Like you guys always judge her
she
side of
does
it.
brilliant.
She's so smart. You got to read
Ralph,
children's
I think
books
she's
to
probably
her.
smarter than you.
Sarah, who fought in the Civil War? The two sides.
That's a factual question. It's not an analytical question.
Sarah, who fought in the Civil War?
Jason, who's the current head of Turkey?
I don't know. It's not a third-grade question that anyone should be able to answer.
It's a factual question. She can analyze
Benji,
stuff
is
just
there a
as well
human
as you
being
can.
over the age of 10 years old in America that shouldn't be able to answer that question?
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Sal couldn't.
Sarah, answer the question if you know the answer.
Okay. Well, Benji has a history of dating stable women like Ivy Supersonic.
Home run, Benji. I can't wait for tonight.
I think Benji just wants to bring someone who he's been going with for a little while, and Benji, you did invite. Hold on, Ralph. You did invite this scrutiny. You can't say you didn't, because if you answered the question when we first talked about this 4 days ago,
maybe I should.
It would have been gone.
You're right.
But it isn't.
Maybe I should have.
And now it's here, so we're addressing it. And Sarah, I think we're all looking forward to meeting you tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, I met her already.
Yeah, so did I.
And we get to see her with more clothes on.
Oh, yeah.
Open bar, baby.
You're right. Seeing
Ronnie,
you again
be prepared
tonight.
to work.
Yeah.
You guys aren't seeing the side of Sarah that I know. I know she's just laughing.
So we're going to see it tonight.
We'll see it tonight.
The back side or the front side?
You're right, Benji. We haven't seen that side, and tonight we will meet that person.
The Howard Stern Show. I want to talk to Howard. about the chocolate and to ask you, man, I should be in there looking at pussy lips now, okay? What's up? Stuck in a room with a fat publicist. This motherfucker doing my makeup, man. Come on. That's why I came here.
You want to see some vagina?
Yes!
Not sit in a green room?
No, what's up?
All right, man, let's get you in there, man.
Please, help me out, man. Damn.
So David Allen Greer is here.
He's one of the few people with 3 names who I like and joke.
And who hasn't killed somebody.
And he isn't fucking Robin. I heard you're bringing the new boyfriend to Jason's wedding, true?
I didn't say that.
Oh, look at you. David Allen Greer, man. I see you on TV all the time.
That's a famous guy.
There's a
What's
famous
up?
guy.
How you guys doing,
How
Howard?
you doing, man? You look
beautiful.
You look good.
Artie, Fax, and Adams said hello to
yeah.
you from your Mad TV days.
Are they working with you now?
Yes, they are.
Oh, they're funny, great people.
Yeah.
Guys who
We were
produce
talking
Mad
to
TV.
Robin. She got a new boyfriend. I didn't know you were.
I'm sure David could care less.
No, I could. Actually, Robin, she don't remember me.
I do remember.
No,
you.
you don't. We
banged
worked
her?
out. No, we worked out at this health club up Columbus and something.
Reebok?
Columbus, yes.
Reebok?
Right.
Years ago, but she ignored me.
Oh,
She blew you
stop
off.
She did. You were laughing with your trainer. And, you know.
We keep the trainer entertained.
Yeah, no, he was cracking jokes. He was trying to get on Howard. That's what was happening. He really wasn't training.
You were laughing. You were laughing with your white friend.
Saw a brother no love. She's like,
Here we
"Excuse me, black man."
Oh my God! Here we go.
It just hurt me, Robin. It hurt me.
You know,
okay?
I'm a huge fan of yours, and now screw you.
Oh,
I saw you.
stop.
I was just trying to be polite. I don't.
Do you really remember? Do you remember?
I don't remember
No,
you
don't.
being.
She doesn't.
She was busy.
Wow.
Oh, you were working out and concentrating on your
I
body.
was working
You were.
out.
I should have been concentrating
Yeah.
more, actually. I should have.
But
But you know, one of my favorite films, Jumanji.
Ooh, thank you.
See?
But wait a second.
I can pull it out.
Let me just finish this one conversation before I get to David. So you're bringing the new boyfriend to
I
Jason's
didn't say
wedding?
that.
I'm going to be at Jason's wedding.
Are you?
I'm going, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I want to see
Jason's
him.
wedding's a big wedding now.
Oh, so now I'm going to look like the asshole for not going?
You're not going?
I'm
Who
going.
fucking would think you're going?
I changed my mind. I said I'm going.
Shit.
Nice.
Now you're not going? You're
No,
going?
he's
I
gonna
wasn't
go.
there.
He's
Now I-
gonna go now.
You mean you say you're not going because I'm not going?
No, I said that if, in other words, if I blow it off, I won't be the big story. You'll be the big story blowing it off. But now I'm going to be
going.
the asshole. I'll go. All right.
You're
When is it?
too fucking good to party with us?
Well, I'm on the road that week. I got to hustle back for this jerk off's wedding.
Hey, David, did you start out in stand-up comedy?
No, I started as an actor, actually.
Oh, did
I
you?
was in Dreamgirls on Broadway.
Because I heard...
He's a Yale guy, right? Like
when you got 1,300 on your SAT. How the fuck did you do that? Look at you, brother.
I did.
Man, you're a smart guy.
I did. I actually forgot what I scored, and I remember when all those things came out, and I was pleasantly re-surprised.
So you wanted to be a serious actor, and then when
He is a serious actor.
I know, but what you talking
But then
about?
when Keenan Ivory Wayans came to you and said, "I'm going to put you on. I want you to audition for Mad TV." Whatever.
In Living Color.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I used to watch the show religiously. In Living Color, you were kind of like, I'm not a funny guy.
Well, I didn't have, I wasn't a stand-up.
Right.
I'd done some stand-up because that's all I hung out with. I hung out with Damon, and Robert Townsend was a good friend.
Right.
We'd all go to these comedy clubs. So I had like 3 minutes. I would hang around with them, but that's not what I did. I didn't have a bunch of characters.
Right.
And I just thought it would be like crabs in a barrel.
But you do impressions and stuff.
I do some
Who
people.
do you do?
But
Who do you do? Who's the
well,
best one you got?
I'm not the impressionist.
No, I know, but who?
Stuff, guys, I do, like Maya Angelou is a thing I did on SNL.
Wow.
But here's how it started.
How do you do me a favor? I know people who do impressions don't like to just be put on the spot.
Right.
But let me put you on the spot. What does Maya Angelou sound like?
Well,
I've
first
seen
let
her.
me explain that.
Yeah.
Nobody had ever done Maya Angelou. So that's why I said I did it. So you can't fail.
That's the greatest.
It's not like they're going to say, Artie, you don't really do Johnny Carson like it's supposed to be done. So that was the first thing. And then I thought they wouldn't want to see it because it's Maya Angelou, but they're like, oh, that's great. Let's write this up. So
what did it sound like when you said to them, here's what I do as Maya Angelou?
It was just, we wrote this thing and it was like.
Let me hear goddamn Maya Angelou.
Alfred, it's wonderful to be here. What you are is a buttress, nay, a soldier. A knight whose sword is truth. No truth with a forked tongue, Howard. You do battle against those who will not listen to what comes forth from your body.
Right.
So, anyway,
You know,
that's
sometimes
pompous.
when I see
don't make no kind of sense.
When I see Maya Angelou on Oprah, for example, those two start talking. I don't know what the fuck anyone's talking about.
And
It's
she
so right.
smiles like, you don't know. When I was a kid, I would watch her. She smiles like, I didn't know if she was in pain, if she had a stroke.
Right.
She, you know, she gives that smile.
And you know
Yeah,
what?
I
You're
thought
a
you
smart guy. You went to Yale. If
You can't
don't-
understand her.
I know why I can't understand her. I went to BU, but
No.
you can't even understand her. It's too
So,
much.
I do that. Jeremiah Wright, which was fun.
You do Jeremiah Wright?
Well, a version of
What
Jeremiah
do you do?
Wright.
Let me hear that.
The white government is poisoning the black man by giving him a new strain of booty cancer that is killing our people. Now, Barack Obama, I say your mama.
That's
He is that dude.
fantastic. You see? That's hey, those Wayans brothers knew what the fuck they were doing when they hired you.
Yeah,
They
good
saw it.
people.
They saw it.
They're all
knew.
from New York, Chelsea Projects.
Gave you the big start.
They did.
Did you make good money on In Living Color?
No, I did not, Howard.
And I know with this new TV show, you're getting rave reviews, Chocolate News. I'm so pumped up from the reviews. I'm going to watch the thing.
It's good.
They're calling you like anyone who misses Chappelle. This is better. This
Really?
is yeah. Did
That's
you
what
see the
they're
review?
saying.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I did not.
I
That's
mean,
really humbling.
top-notch reviews.
That's humbling, man. That's
What
humbling 'cause-
season?
But
David,
Sarah-
what season will you fly to South Africa?
Yeah, when are you going to go?
I've got my
Yeah.
ticket now. By the way, Howard, I have 4 Dave Chappelles on Facebook as my friend, and I don't know who the fuck they are. Because you don't know, I'm friends with the Pope.
You ever do any of that stuff? You ever go to Africa, get your roots, all that kind of stuff? You
I
don't-
went to South Africa to look at animals.
Right.
And I saw the Laker game.
Right.
With some black South Africans who didn't know who the fuck Shaq was. A dude named Winston.
Right.
Watched the Lakers. But I have not been back. Africa's huge if you've ever been there.
No.
So
I don't go
it
anywhere.
requires a lot of travel.
Where'd you grow up?
Detroit, man.
Oh, no
Detroit,
kidding.
Michigan. Yes.
In Detroit?
In Detroit.
Not Grosse Pointe.
No,
Detroit.
no. In Detroit. I'll put it like this. When I was in 3rd grade, there are like 3 white kids in each class.
Wow.
I mean, 3 black kids, rather. By the time I was in 6th grade, there were 3 white kids. That is how fast
It
white
flipped.
people moved the fuck out of Detroit.
Yeah.
It was like overnight.
Yeah, that's how my neighborhood was.
Oh, yeah.
Every white person just got the hell out.
Yep. You were like, and when I heard you talking about how you were the last white person, in Detroit, Michigan, there was one white family that lived in our black neighborhood, and they were the toughest white people I've ever seen. They were like hillbilly.
Yeah, I wasn't
crazy.
even. Yeah,
we
I
ain't
know.
going nowhere. Oh,
You know
no.
what?
Oh, no. They were wild.
You want to know something? You just made me think of something. So when all the white people moved out of my town, and I was like one of the few left, and I was not tough. My mother was tough. She's like, we love black people, and we're not afraid of their skin. I go, great. I'm shaking in my pants.
I'm afraid of black people.
But all of a sudden, right, exactly. There was it's a tough town, Detroit.
It is.
I lived there. The weird thing was, all of a sudden, now Roosevelt is almost entirely black. A white family decided to move in. These were some hillbilly motherfuckers, just like you say.
They're not scared of anything.
They came in with it. I said to my parents, "You're not going to believe this. There's a white family moving in." My mother saw it as a sign. She was like, "That's right. You say Roosevelt's going to turn around. It's going to be an integrated neighborhood again." I went, "You're dreaming. These are just crazy hillbilly motherfuckers." And they were. They were like, "Hey, house for $12,000. We're buying it, and we're moving in. We don't care who lives there."
My parents wouldn't let us play with these white boys.
Yeah?
Because they were too
knew.
rough. Because they come over, break up all your toys, beat your dog's ass. They were rough, and they were always dirty too. They had like skinned up with scabs on their elbows and shit. They were hard ass white people.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll tell you what, Keenan Wayans said that there was one white family that lived in the projects. Because I asked him, I said, why? You don't really date white women. He goes, no, because there's the last white family that lived in the projects were the nastiest white people he'd ever seen.
Yes.
So that just turned him off.
You're so right, because this family had a daughter, and she had scabs all over her arms and shit, like she'd been fighting.
Yes. I won't even. Yeah, it's wild.
It was
It's
scary.
wild.
Yeah,
It's wild.
it is wild. But so I asked Sarah Silverman this yesterday because she is on Comedy Central as well.
I know her.
And
She's
your
a
show is
friend.
going to be on Comedy Central. And I said, I know they pay no money.
No.
Zero, like bad money. I said, why do it? I know she works like 7 months out of the year on this show. She goes, well, it's prestigious. I get to do what I want, and, my value goes up as a performer. You're not getting any money for this thing, are you?
I'm getting some money. You don't get the same money. But also, it's like this. I really felt like I wanted to do a really good show.
Right.
And also for all my fans, I have people every time I come to New York, people who have stuck with me through thick and thin.
Yeah, but this is a tremendous amount of work, isn't it?
It is a very tremendous. The second week, I felt like calling Dave Chappelle, saying, I know what happened. Because with him, there are only two people.
Right.
It was him and the white boy.
Right.
We got 7, 9 writers, and it is a lot of work.
You burn through a lot of material, and then and they come up with really good shit every week is really a tough chore.
And not be lazy. And
is this a once-a-week show?
Once a week. Once a week.
And it sketches you. In other words, you're the newsman, Dag, and then all of a sudden you go into different characters.
Yeah, not every sketch, but most of them. And you're right, it's a lot of work. And but it's the show I've always wanted to do. So you know the deal. If you want what you want, you got to work for it.
When you came off in Living Color, there were tons of legends who came out of that show. Even J-Lo came out of that show. And she was ugly back then, right?
She was fat ass.
She was a fat
ass. Big ass.
and
a unibrow. I love J-Lo, though. But that's what she was, like 18 years old, kind of thick, funky but chunky.
Were you banging those dancer chicks?
I was married. I was married to my first wife, Puerto Rican.
I always thought you were like maybe gay or something.
No, I like pussy.
Did you ever hear that? Did you ever hear?
I have.
I don't know why I thought you were gay.
Why is that?
I don't know.
I've always liked pussy.
Yeah?
A lot.
Yeah?
A lot. Robin, you seem skeptical.
You never
No.
Why are you turning on a brother?
You got what is your wife's Korean?
Korean. She's Korean. We have a new daughter.
Let me talk to you about that move.
Oh boy.
For a black man, if you want to date white women, it takes a lot of courage because you get a lot of shit for that.
Really? In 2008?
Yeah, is the Korean thing a little more acceptable? In other words, you can marry a Korean and you're not going to get that much crap from your black brothers and sisters.
I don't know. For me, it's about the person. Right. I'm sure you've dated black women.
Oh, yes.
I know. You like the sister.
Well, his first wife wasn't black either.
Your first wife wasn't black?
She was Puerto Rican. She was a lot blacker than a lot of my family.
Really?
Let me put it like
dark skin.
Yes.
Yes.
I spent a lot of time in every project in the Bronx. Okay? Half of Puerto Rico had new Nikes because of me when I was on the I'm serious.
Did you have to fight a lot when you were a kid growing up in Detroit?
In my neighborhood, no, because it was kind of like if you walk 2 blocks this way or that way. I grew up in a really nice neighborhood in Detroit, an old neighborhood. It looked, I don't know New York, so I can't really tell you.
You're a lot bigger in person. I was surprised.
I gained a little weight.
No, I don't mean that. I mean tall. How tall are you?
6'2".
Yeah, you look like you can handle yourself.
But on In Living Color, everybody was 6'4". Keenan, those guys and so I was not quite as tall as them, but they're very tall people.
When you went to see when you went to the premiere of Jim Carrey's Ace Ventura, you were convinced that was going to be a flop, right? You and Chris Rock, you two met in the lobby.
I'll tell you this. So I get to the premiere, and the publicist says, "No, wait, come here. I have a seat for you. It's a special seat." And I'm like, "Okay, great." She sits me right next to Jim. Jim, I liked him, but you have to understand, he was so nervous.
Right. Yeah.
It was like sitting next to somebody who's going through seizures. So I was so nervous too that I said, I have got to laugh. I got to laugh. There was so much pressure on me. I laughed the whole film, but inside I'm going, this motherfucker has lost his mind. He is so crazy that America is not ready. He's too crazy. Jim Carrey used to do this character called
the Fireman?
No, crazy. This one never got on TV.
Oh, okay.
It was called Colon Man.
Yeah.
And he was a superhero, and he pulled out his 40 feet of colon, and he would rope you and lasso you. And
I would that get on TV?
Dude, I would say, if I had $5 million, I would give you this money to do this movie for me.
Right.
So it's like Ace Ventura. This is what I'm telling you. Like, I sat for years watching people. It was like someone told Jim Carrey, you have 2 weeks to live, tell every joke, do every impression, or your head's going to blow up.
Right.
And
I had everything in it.
Exactly. Right. So I did not think America was ready for it. I go out to the lobby. Chris Rock said, David, you are right. No one will see this movie. It's over. He will never admit. Oh, yeah. Right. Of course. It was huge.
It was huge. And the rest was history. Do you get jealous? Be honest now. Do you get jealous when you see one of your castmates go into superstardom and then you go, oh, shit.
Why not me?
I don't. Well, here's how it is. Here's all this. Like if you say Jamie Foxx.
Right.
Jamie Foxx, you know, if you would have told me Ugly Girl was going to win an Oscar, I'd be like, kiss my ass.
Yeah, right.
This will, again, it will never happen.
Right.
But in Jamie, especially in Jamie's case, Jim's thing was like crazy.
Crazy.
It was, you know, I heard he couldn't get on the Letterman show on Wednesday.
Right.
Ace Ventura came out on Friday. They called him and flew him out on Monday.
Right.
You know, it was that kind of thing. His price went from nothing to millions of dollars in a week.
Well, he had made a movie before that, Earth Girls Are Easy, that was a real
With
bomb.
Damon.
Yeah, with Damon. It was a bomb.
Yeah.
So you figured, okay, if this movie doesn't work, he's done.
Yeah.
But
so like with Jamie, to watch him grow, you know, it inspired me because it wasn't like he did like 3 or 4 movies in a row that led up to Ray that was like, you know, he built this, planned it, and
tremendous talent.
Yes,
he really is.
Absolutely.
And he's a nice
and
guy,
I'm jealous
too.
as fuck. You know, it's a long way to say that.
Does your wife say to you, listen, why are you not making $20 million?
No, but she's very loving. She's a great woman. But she says stuff that wives say, like, honey, just come to New York and do play readings. I'm like, what are you, high on crack? Play readings? I'm like, bitch, I got to tell dick jokes. Why, I can't. Why are you playing giggles? I'm like, cuz, it's paying for your shoes.
But you've bagged black chicks, right?
Yes,
I mean,
I
you're not
have,
exclusively
absolutely.
Puerto Rican and Asian.
It's the person. It's the person.
White chicks, too?
Of course. I've dated some white girls.
Famous white girls?
I've never dated any. Well, I've never dated any.
There was a name that flashed across your mind.
Not really. It was like this. When I was hanging out.
Maya Angelou.
When like
Wait,
we were
she's
doing
black.
Boomerang and Martin Lawrence and Eddie, Murphy, all those guys were talking about all the famous girls they fucked. I was never a part of that conversation.
You didn't have any fun.
Don't you hate when you kissing Beyonce and all that?
I hate when you're fucking a chicken or Oscar falls
Right.
off the bed.
You know, that kind of stuff. You know, I hate that. You know, he don't hit in the Emmys, you banging that ass, you know, Golden Globes and shit that falling on. That never.
David chicken ask you the stuff for Tony Award up her ass.
You're odd man out between Eddie Murphy and
I'm
Martin
always trying to. Chicks looking at me like I could build their career.
Well, you know what's interesting about
Those
David
girls.
is
He turned down a lot of.
but he plays a nerd a lot. And he's clearly not a nerdy guy.
No, you're not. You're
but
actually,
it's for people because people go, "Oh, you went to Yale."
Right.
What
So,
was that like? Were you like the one black guy on campus kind of thing?
No.
And,
Charles Dutton was there when I was there, and Charles Dutton has done time. So you really can't fuck.
Well, it's funny. David, do you know Phil Lamar? You know,
I know Phil Lamar.
Yeah,
I know
a
Phil
guy,
Lamar.
a black kid I was on Mad TV with also went to Yale.
Yeah.
And it's the same sort of thing. He's a brilliant kid, and he would get saddled with that. Like, it was so funny how Fox cast the show. It's like, this is the street black guy, this is the nerdy black guy.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I heard a story about Phil Lamar. Like, he was like, we're like, guys, you know, I just want more lines, okay? I think what you're giving me is wrong. And LL Cool J came on the set. They said, Phil Lamar was like, hey, what's up, baby?
Yeah, no, he know what to do.
You know how we do it, killer? You know, all that stuff. You got super black. But
I did that with LL, too.
I did, too. I was like, Todd. Todd. Yeah.
When you're around LL Cool J, you got to be super black.
You got to be.
Is there pressure on you to be super black in certain situations?
You just have to be.
You do, and you know how to cross that. Like Oprah,
You have to
even
be.
Oprah does. She's like, girlfriend.
Right. Hey, girl.
Oprah doesn't really do it.
She tries.
She tries, but her accent is off.
Are you good at it?
She's not.
Are you good
I
at
can
it?
do it a little bit.
A little bit. Or
You know what? You know what I want to be right now, though, is I'm talking about in this point in my life, in my career on this show, is just be true to myself. Because as a viewer.
Right,
and
but
as a
let me ask you
listener,
this.
if I think you're bullshitting me, that's not, I don't want to be
When's the last time you had to act super black? What can you think of a situation recently where you had to?
Well, I'll tell you why. It's yesterday. 'Cause I'm staying at a hotel that is next to a men's shelter. So every Puerto Rican and black crackhead, you'd think I'm the most famous motherfucker in the world when I get out of that car.
Right.
Because they're all, hey, that's that dude. That's that motherfucker right there. So you can't be like, guys, please. I'm like, hey, what's up now? All right, then. So I had to say super black.
That's what you go. What's
From the
up?
town car to the front door of the hotel.
So when you leave the town car to go into the hotel, you get hit up for money from a lot of brothers
it's
and
like
things like
this.
that. Yeah. So
It's
you
like
go,
this.
yo,
My core fans our black security guards,
Right.
custodial workers.
So when you
crackheads.
meet a black custodial worker, you can't just say hello, sir. How are you?
You got to be down.
You're down. And how does that go? What do you say?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Howard? What's going on, man? I'm just trying to be real. Yeah, you know how we do it. And like I remember one time, this Sky Cap, he gave me career advice. That was when I was really at a low.
Right.
It was like I was performing at the Chuckle Hut in Minneapolis. Yeah. I spent half my weekend salary on a first class ticket. And the dude is like, you need to get with Jamie Foxx and do some of that booty call. Because this motherfucker is off the chain. And I'm like, could you get my bags, motherfucker? You giving me advice and you giving me, man, pick up my bags. Yeah, it was a low time. It was a low time.
That's people do give you advice like that. Like people say, like, why don't you host a show?
Yeah, right. Why don't you host the show?
Yeah, why don't you hang with Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
Why don't I have President Bush on the show? I don't know.
He was a Sky Cap. I'm like, what have you done in your motherfucking
What
life?
do you do if you're in a situation where you're walking down the street with a white executive from Comedy Central, and then a custodian walks up to you who is a black man who speaks like the streets? You're caught in the middle of two worlds, right?
I may bend it. So I'm not going to be all the way, hey, what's up now? I'll be like, hey, what's going on? How you doing, man? See what I'm saying? So I bent it a little bit. But Robin, don't you got to do it a little bit. You can't be, you're not all like, excuse me, sir.
No, you never
You've never seen me in any
I've never
these
seen you
situations.
have to be super black.
I've never seen her interact with black people.
When did you have to be? No, when I would walk down the street with Robin, every car parking attendant would hit on her ass and want to fuck her so bad. I felt like I was going to get beaten up just for hanging out with her, for hanging out with a fine black woman. And it would be like, yo, motherfucker, look at that ass. And I'll be like, shit. What's Robin going to say? And she'd go,
he wouldn't say a word.
No, I would be really scared. And Robin would go, oh, stop it. You didn't really change her.
She was scaring him off, though. She didn't want to encourage that behavior. But hold up.
I remember one time a guy said, I want to be your refrigerator. I had to laugh when he
said that one.
I was about to say one time.
No, but I was in Miami Beach, and Bill Maher was there. We'd all gone down for the Super Bowl.
Right.
And he had this black girlfriend. We all lost our rides to get back to the hotel. And I heard that was the Bataan Death March, because she was there. Every brother was harassing him all the way back. He almost didn't make it. I heard he almost got lynched on the street.
How great would that be if that's how Bill Maher died?
Were stopping.
Bill's real.
Baby, what can I do to get up in them drawers? I mean, they were like, he was not the funny man.
Thank you for hitting on my girlfriend.
But when the white dude, he had his arm around her shoulder with his hand out front. He was like, guys. Yeah, it was.
Stop, please.
Yeah, it was like, not funny.
If Bill Maher died like that, that would be the greatest story.
Got beaten up.
I didn't help
that
story.
I couldn't help him. That's how black I was acting.
This is interesting about the career of David Alan Grier, the new host of Chocolate News, premiering tonight at 10:30 on Comedy Central. He auditioned for the role of George Costanza on Seinfeld. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
It was one of the worst auditions I've ever done.
They gave you a script. Did they give it to you ahead of time, like a night before or something? Yeah. And they say Seinfeld, this thing. And you, again, just like with Jim Carrey's career, you again said, gee, Seinfeld, he's horrible. He can't act. This show's not going to work.
Oh,
right?
Worse than that. Like I knew Jerry. He was like, David, welcome. Would you read the script with me? And I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm like, hey, George, what do we do today? I'm like, I don't know, Jerry. What we gonna do? Let's go get a sandwich. Okay, let's eat a sandwich. So it was stuff like that, and he was horrible. He was horrible, which made me horrible. And I said, this is some bullshit. This will never. I didn't even think about it. It will never be done. Boom.
Oh, man.
Boom. Oh, yeah.
That first season of Seinfeld, he's so bad at acting, you could almost see him. You could see him mouthing the words of the other actors, waiting for his line.
That's the worst. What you've just described is the worst for any actor when the guy's looking at your mouth. They don't look at your eyes. They're like,
that's brutal, man. And they just
Howard,
right.
They're waiting.
And they they just know the word they're supposed to talk.
Right.
They're waiting for that word.
And I went in a sanitarium. What?
Yeah.
So at Yale, did you study acting? I mean, were you?
Yes.
So you're a trained classical.
I'll tell you who my teacher was.
Yale Drama School is like the
it's a
shit.
heavy deal, yeah.
I went to school with Kate Burton, Jane Kesmerick, who is on Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
She's doing a play with Kate Burton right now. John Turturro.
Wow.
A lot of.
That's a good group.
Oh,
huh?
Frances McDormand.
Could you Frances McDormand? Could you tell those people were going to be good when you went to school with them?
Well, Howard, judging from my other expertise and no.
As
a matter of fact,
she can't act.
Frances McDormand was really cool. She's really nice.
Yes.
She'll probably do some regional theater. On down the line. John Turturro. His nose is too big. No one wants to see him. It was constantly.
And were you all intense actors? And
I wasn't that. I mean, we were trying to do our thing, but
I could see Turturro being real annoying in acting school, like just all full of himself.
Not full. He was a really cool guy. He was a really cool guy, but very intense.
What percentage of your acting class ended up with a career? Probably a high percentage. What you say?
Yes, enough that we're still talking about people that went in that 3 years. Usually it's like 1 or 2 people.
Right.
It was never like there was a guy in my class who we used to call him class president because he got the lead in every play, every production. I have never heard from him again.
Did your family give you a lot of pressure not to be? They were like, you got into Yale, you shithead. What are you doing?
In acting
Be
school.
a doctor or something.
My mom. I remember when I told my mom I got into Yale, and she was at her bridge club meeting, and all the other black ladies were like, Oh, David's going to Yale. What's he studying? And she said acting, and she described how embarrassed she was. Poor Ruthie. Yeah. Poor girl.
Here's the good news. He's in Yale.
Yeah.
Bad news is he's got a horrible major.
So they my parents, they want to be doctor, lawyer, Indian chief.
You even auditioned for the Tracy Ullman show and thought it would suck, right?
It was horrible.
Yeah, and you said, I don't want to do it.
Not only that.
Very bad eye.
I do. It was. That's why when I got on Living Color, and still that show, I remember I moved
such a
back.
great show.
Yeah, but I moved back to New York with my wife, back in the same funky apartment. And I said, now I can go back to theater. And Kim Wayans called me, and she talked me down like a crackhead. She said, look, this show's going to be great for you. I turned it down 2 or 3 times, and she's like, please, you've got to do this show.
Right.
And I was smart enough to listen, and that changed everything.
You auditioned for Cheers, right?
Yeah. Well, at that time, there were every 6 months or so, they'd say, look, they're looking for a black bartender, David. Now, I want you to go meet the producer.
Right.
It's not a reading. Just be yourself. Be this person that I'm laughing now.
Right.
Please, nothing.
Right. It's not a reading.
Nothing.
Oh, man.
I wanted to be like a doctor, on a doctor show. That's really
that would have been nice.
Yeah.
You used to hang out with the legendary Sam Kinison. He was a regular guest on this show. He was great. He was brilliant, wasn't he?
He's a voice that I miss. He came on in Living Color.
Right.
And he did quite a bit with us. And he was one of the funniest people.
He was.
And smartest stand-ups I've ever seen.
You said one of his big bits was Martin Luther King if he came back.
You don't remember? Okay, so I saw him one time at the Comedy Store, and he said that, what do you think Martin Luther King would say if he were alive today and he saw Mr. T and Michael Jackson? You mean I took a bullet for this? This is why they shot me? Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. He was brilliant.
Wow. So you got kids, you got the wife.
2 dogs.
Second marriage, first
Second
time.
marriage.
What, you were fucking around on her?
No.
What happened?
It's just...
Come on.
I got married before I was famous. I just got married when I was an actor.
Right.
And she was an actress also. And, it's pressure on the career. We got, I did Living Color, and it became very popular and worked a lot. And we were just unhappy. Did you screw around on your wife? No.
I did not.
No, I never. As a matter of fact, in 10 years of marriage, I never kissed another woman. I was absolutely faithful. And in hindsight, I should have fucked everything because I got, it was as if I was fucking around because I had a career.
Did you go through a period of time between your first marriage and your second marriage where you fucked everything that you could get your hands on? You did.
Yes.
How many years between the 2 marriages?
95 to 2007.
Wow.
So I was ready. This time, there's no part of me that I've only been married a little over a year. We planned our daughter. We planned to get pregnant and all this stuff. So there's no part of me when I look and hear about these parties and stuff like that. I've done it. It's
so your wife
over.
must be super hot. I mean, it's not
she's really smart. She's beautiful.
Yeah,
she has a great family.
You're doing good.
Yeah. Great daughter. I'm doing the show I've always wanted to do.
Good for you.
So I'm very happy.
You can see David Alan Grier hosting Chocolate News, premiering tonight at 10:30 on Comedy Central. Like we were saying, the show got tremendous reviews in the paper today. I read it today. I said, shit, I hope these reviews are good because I know he's coming.
Right.
No. I hope they are too. I was a little nervous. And I do want to tell you that we listen to you every day.
Thank you.
Morty, all those guys who Robert
Morty's your producer, huh?
Yeah.
He used to produce the Letterman show.
Yes,
I was wondering what the hell that guy was doing.
Is that the Morty we're talking about?
That's Morty, yeah.
Wow.
He's married with 2 little daughters out there.
No kidding. You hooked up with Morty. I like Morty. He's a good dude. Funny
He
guy.
is.
Carlos, you're on the air in Newark.
Hey, how you doing, Howard? I love all you guys. Listen, David Alan Grier does a good Marion Barry impression. He did it on The Living Color.
Oh, yeah.
That's old. That's dusty.
That's old stuff. You don't even really.
He needs the crack smoke around him.
That's moldy. That's moldy. I don't know what I don't
You
know
need a
about that.
situation for that. John, go ahead. You're on the air in Miami, Florida.
Yeah, David, I don't know if it was you or somebody else from In Living Color, but you said that you ran into J-Lo once after she was famous and that she wouldn't even look at you?
No, that was Robert Schimmel, I think, or somebody else.
Oh, really?
Actually, J-Lo and I can't say J-Lo, Jennifer.
Right.
There's no J-Lo.
No.
J-Lo.
She's always been cool. We've always been cool. When I see her, we talk, we say, hey, get a hug, a kiss.
Isn't it weird, like somebody who was sort of like on the periphery of
on
your
the
show,
fringe,
and then like all of a sudden they become this big star? It's got to be weird.
It was like when I remember we went to the Vanity Fair party, you know, and J-Lo came up. She was so devastatingly hot in this like kind of translucent dress.
And again, did you
completely made over?
But did you kick yourself in the head like, how come I couldn't recognize that Seinfeld would be here? How come I can't recognize that J-Lo would have been a hot chick? I mean,
yeah, you could have plucked her right out of the
you know
crowd.
what I mean? Like you could have gotten her.
Well, I could have, but that would prevent me from going for years home to my tequila closet and just crying myself.
He does have a bad eye. David doesn't remember this. In 1995, I met him at the Comedy Store, and he told me I would be the biggest star in show business.
I did meet you, though, Artie.
Can you imagine? You know what it's like, though? It's like JD on our show. Like 5 years from now, became the biggest star in the business. That's what David's talking about.
That's right. My tequila closet.
Right. I will tell you something.
Go ahead.
There was a night. You asked, did I ever just did it? No, this is worse. I remember reading the cover of Variety, and it was like Martin Lawrence got $20 million for his first. And I was driving the 101, and I pulled over, and I just said, you know what? I just need a minute, because that was at a time where I gotten this divorce, and I was paying out of my ass. I had to do every job. This is when dudes in Harlem were like, what the fuck are you doing? Pauly Shore, man, what's up? Tom Arnold. And I was like, you don't understand. So I did pull over. I just sat for a minute.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry, but I took a lot of deep breaths. I said, ooh, $20 million. And I started the car, and I just went right on back to work. It was, it was hard.
Man, that is tough. Do you have a lot of money? I mean,
I do. I mean, listen, I've been
out.
very fortunate. Do I get $20 million of film? No, but I've always worked.
But here's the thing. In Living Color didn't pay you anything because they got you when you were young, and this was your first gig.
Well, Fox wasn't a network. That's
Right, exactly. So it was they could do whatever they want. They didn't have to pay you. And Comedy Central ain't paying you.
They're not a
paying
network.
a bit. They're paying more than normal people make.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But where was the chunk of dough that you made? Like, was it the movies?
I did. You know what? Here's what happened. After the second year of Living Color, I sat out. Jim Carrey sat out. Jamie Foxx tried to sit out. A lot of people did. Yeah. And so then I started getting paid more.
Right.
So what I'm saying, I've always had a pilot. I've always had a development deal for the last 10 years. I have always had some kind of development deal. So I've always been getting money, getting paid, doing well. It's just I never did tremendously $1 trillion well.
Jason, you're on the air in Columbus, Ohio, with David Alan Grier, the host of Chocolate News. You got to watch it tonight at 10:30 on Comedy Central. It's getting great reviews. Go ahead, Jason.
Hey, David.
Hey, what's up, man?
I was wondering if you knew that Howard banged your Boomerang co-star, Robin Givens.
Yeah, I did know that.
Well, you did. Did she call you?
I dated her. I didn't say I banged her.
Did she call you?
I did know that. Let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
So, Damon and I were in Robin Givens' trailer when we were doing Boomerang. And Damon and I, we really wanted to ask Robin about Mike Tyson.
Right.
We didn't know how, so we sitting there giving each other eyes like, you go ahead. So Damon goes, what happened with you and Mike Tyson? And she goes, her eyes welled up, and she went, we were just two young kids in love. And we just went, we left the trailer and fell out laughing. It was crazy. It was crazy.
She's a very nice
She
girl.
is.
She really is.
She is.
And beautiful. You don't get more beautiful than that.
I
right?
ran into her in the drugstore, and she had a little son. I think she had 2 kids.
She does. She has 2 kids. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
There you go. Walk down memory lane.
She didn't call you and tell you about Howard, though, huh?
I didn't know that. I would have asked her. I would have said, what's going on?
She probably would say, I prefer not to talk about that.
But how long did you go out with her?
We went out, how long, Robin? I don't know.
A few months.
A few months.
Yeah.
A couple of months we dated.
We were just a young kid and an older man in love.
She likes powerful men.
Yes, I'm glad to be in that group.
You got up in the draws. Now, is that the only black woman or what?
That's the only black woman I dated. In Roosevelt, I tried to date a lot of black women, but you got to understand, I'm older than you.
Yeah.
When I was growing up.
What is that noise?
Chris, are you there?
Yeah.
Could you stop the noise?
Oh, I thought that was a sound
hold on
effect.
just a second.
What are you, in guitar lessons?
Yeah,
Dude, I thought that was like they were playing music.
Yeah, who are you, Crosby, Stills, and Nash? No, but you got to understand one thing. When I had major crushes on a lot of black women when I was growing up, and I would try to date them, and the girls would say, "You crazy? We're gonna."
Yeah.
It's not in this community. It's just never going to be. Which, I mean, first of all, I'm not the most delightful guy to go out with, but maybe they were using that as an excuse.
Yeah,
but
maybe they would have bent the rules.
There's no
in other
chance.
cases.
Yeah, there was no chance. I was in love with this girl, Judy. She had the most beautiful afro. She was tall, thin. I mean, I would have given my left nut to go out with her, but she looked at me like, "What the fuck, are you crazy? I'm not going to ruin my reputation going out with an asshole like you."
I had a black chick crush in high school, man. This chick, Toy Green.
Now, that's a black girl name.
Toy Green.
Toy Green.
Smoking hot.
That's a stripper name, then.
Chris, go ahead. Ask your question in Longview, Texas.
Okay, well, David kind of hesitated whenever he, asked if he was with somebody famous. Was Lori Petty maybe the girl that he might have been?
That's true. No, Lori Petty and I dated for quite a while. She was the first relationship I was in.
Who is Lori Petty?
She was in
Petty
Tank Girl.
yeah.
She was in
And
a lot of big
the
movies.
big movie, the baseball movie.
Right. A League of Their Own.
League of
She
Their
was
Own.
in. She's very beautiful.
So
Very
what's the
striking.
problem there? Why didn't you?
Nothing. I'll tell you what the problem there was. Timing. Because it was the first relationship after I had gotten a divorce. So it was if she left a piece of lint in my house, I was over there. Here you go. I had just gotten out of this. I wasn't trying to get married. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Well, let me tell you something. You are a delightful man to have on the show. Super talented guy. I love everything you did in Living Color.
Thank you.
Was, really just amazing. And
groundbreaking, yeah.
Groundbreaking stuff. And
We're
now
still talking about it.
I'm wishing you a lot of luck on this Chocolate News premiering tonight at 10:30 on Comedy Central.
You know what I wanted to ask him about Living Color? Well, you forget all the shit he did. The 2 gay guys.
Yeah, I was going to say,
news.
you going to have any gay characers in Chocolate News?
I do play
You got to throw them in there.
Transgender
Transgender
character.
Yeah.
And, when they put the titties on, it was one of those, it was so fucked up because I was walking to the set and the crew guys were like, "Hey, what's up, man?" They all had like cameras and stuff, and I knew if this is not funny, I am fucked. I'm like going to be blogged into the shitter. But it was very funny. So new characters, all new stuff.
I wanted to ask him about because the guys writers on his show, executive produced Mad TV. These guys faxing at him. They're real funny guys. And I used to ask them all. We used to ask them all the time. The character you did where it was you and Tommy Davidson doing those guys with the BAM!
The BS Brothers.
What was the name of those guys?
Clavel. My name was Clavel. Yeah. Those were guys.
What was that based on?
Those are real guys.
Really?
Because the first year of Living Color, there was no security.
Right.
So people, I remember one time the Fly Girls were dancing, and these 2 dudes tapped Lisa, one of them, "Hey, girl, hey, let me get your number." That kind of stuff. Guys would come down into makeup, and dudes would be up there, and those were those guys who would hit on Keenan like, "Hey, look here, brother, I'm trying to get a script to Spike Lee. Now, what can I do to help you help me?" And we started doing those guys for him and all that stuff. And so that's where they came out of. They were real dudes.
These characters always have their card, like there's a hot chick like in a tub. He's like, BAM!
And it's black people. Everywhere I go, I meet people. I met this dude in the Burger King line at the airport. He's like, "Hey, man, what's up now? Do a little barbershop thing. What can I do to produce one of your shows?" I'm like,
what are you talking talking about?
Didn't you just tell me you cut hair? Yeah, only black people will do that shit. Havret, what can I do to get a production with you?
Clayville.
But it's so true because I guess every black guy says, hey, why are you not helping me? I'm a black guy too, and you have to step up to the plate.
Well, last night we were coming out. Friend of mine, Drew Frazier, black dude, comic, and this other dude comes up. He says, hey, man, big fan. Just want to give you my card. I'm a young brother. Just got in town trying to make some moves. So I took it, and I started walking away. Drew was like, well, what the fuck do you do? And the guy stopped. He's like, I'm marketing, organizational planning. We're like, what? I thought he was a comic. I'm like, what? You ain't even.
How are you going to help him?
You're not even in the same business.
No, I can't help you. I can't help you.
Maybe even actually go to the market for you.
Exactly. I can't help you.
The great David Allen Greer.
David.
Well, it's over. It was great. I've been a fan of Howard's for like years. I've wanted to do this show. It was just a wonderful experience, man.
You guys seem like you're really hitting it off in there. It was very comfortable, and you're just telling stories. And
Yeah. I mean, like I said, Morty and I, Pete Aronson, all of the producers on Howard Stern, the first thing we talk about in the morning is, did you listen to Howard? Unfortunately, the Sirius radio is in my wife's car, so I only listen to it when I'm in her car. Or I do listen to it late at night.
On the replay?
Yeah.
What is it about Howard Show that makes you feel comfortable and really, why is it so funny and so real?
Listen, there are two people where I felt that comfortable, David Letterman and Howard Stern, maybe Adam Carolla is another one. It's their talent as interviewers, really, because we never met. I never met Howard, and it's his ability to put you at ease, to be honest for a minute, and so that's why I think he's so good. Also, he asks those questions that we all want the people to ask, and they never do.
Right. It's got to be a lot different from all the other press you've been doing for Chocolate News.
Exactly. All the other press was like, it's corny.
Scripted questions.
Yes, corny crap. And they tell you, I'm going to ask you about your toes. Is that cool? And you're like, yeah. I'm easy, though. I don't really need to any prep. Let's just do it.
Cool. And you also got to reconcile with Robin a little bit.
I did. I was just giving her a hard time. I was a little nervous when I went in there at first, but it's true. It was true. It was all true.
Well, thanks for stopping by, man. Good luck with Chocolate.